Boys, you know what's crazy about this episode is that it's coming out in 2026 for those of you guys that are watching this, but we're actually recording this in 2025. So high from last year.
Yeah,
Time travels.
that's probably the funniest thing that everybody always does when they film something the year before.
High from last year.
And we say hi from last year.
Yeah. But obviously, boys, what's even crazier is that this is episode 90. We're into the 90s. We're into 2026. We hope you guys had a happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. And you know what? We're back. We're ready to go for another year of the Floor Spacer podcast. How are we doing today, guys?
We good, bro.
We're doing good. It's going to be bigger, better than ever. Did that rhyme?
I guess in some way,
Bigger,
shape,
better,
or form.
ever.
Bitter, beggar.
Yeah.
Bigger.
Beggar.
It's like a tongue
Crazy.
twister.
It is a tongue twister. It's an alliteration.
Yeah,
Bitter,
new
better,
equipment,
faster, stronger.
new space soon,
Yeah.
which is my space. Maybe.
You have a MySpace?
That's kind of funny.
That's good.
Um,
But yeah, we'll be out of here at some point soon. We don't know when, but
New studio.
yeah, new
book.
studio coming soon for the Floor Spacer podcast.
Yes.
And obviously, as you can tell by the title and the thumbnail, we're obviously starting off the year right. We're going to power rank every NBA team from 30th all the way up to first. This is each of our own rankings, so we should have some good discrepancies and disagreements and some debates. And, you know, kind of the best way to start out the year, get a glimpse of how these teams are playing about 2.5 months into the season, as far as that goes. But we'll talk more about that later on in the show. Antoine, I know you had something that you wanted to bring up in the intro, so I'll kind of throw the floor over to you. What you got for us?
Yeah, I'm sure Tyler saw this, but Gio doesn't because he's not on anywhere to be found. But today was the first fan returns for NBA All-Star voting.
Okay.
Oh, I was actually going to talk about that later on in the show, but you can talk about
The
it now.
numbers are in, so I want to get Gio's opinion because where some players are placed, he's going to have a reaction to it. And certainly, I think it's more for the West than the East.
Yeah.
But Gio, do you want to guess? So this is any position, any
Any
player.
position, okay.
Do you want to guess who the top vote getter is first?
It's got to be Wemby, right? No?
Overall, no, not Wemby. It's in the West though.
SGA, Jokic.
Think of what player is on what team now, and what fan base is absolutely insane.
In the West.
Yes.
It's the opposite of New York.
Oh, it's LA? Mm-hmm. So it's got to be. No way it's LeBron.
No.
No.
Okay, it's Luca?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Luka's the top.
All right, that's fair.
So second is Giannis.
Okay.
He's first in the
Be
East.
careful, you're peeking into the mic like crazy.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So yeah, Luka is first. Jokic is second.
Jokic.
Third is Steph Curry.
Oh, my God, dude.
Dude, it's a popularity contest.
Fourth is SGA. Fifth is Wemby. East, it goes Giannis, Maxey,
Okay.
Brunson, Cade, Spida.
That's fine.
And then,
Fine with that.
And in the East, all 5 Knicks starters are in the top 20 of All-Star voting.
I mean, you're the best. You're like one of the best teams in the
So yeah,
conference.
Brunson is third, Cat is 7,
Brunson. Cat.
OG is 13,
Okay.
McHale is 15, Josh Hart is 16.
Mikhail's having a good season.
He's not going to be an all-star though.
He's not going to be an all-star, but he's having a good season. Can we admit that?
Yeah, I mean, he's having a good
Come on,
season.
Anthony.
Who? McHale?
McHale.
It's a lot better.
Come on,
Yeah.
bro.
It's a lot
He's having
better.
a good season.
So I'll round it out. So Jaylen Brown is 6. I said Cat was 7.
Yeah.
Jalen Johnson is 8. Tyler's favorite.
He should be higher.
Yeah, he should be.
9 is
having a hell of a
Spicy
year.
P.
Okay.
10 is MPJ.
MPJ.
Yeah, and
I
then
think he'll be an all-star.
I think he will. And Just
100%.
do the top 10 and,
Yeah.
and just do the top 10 for the West.
That's fine, yeah. I said Luka, Jokic, Curry, SGA, Wemby. Ant-Man is 6.
Okay.
Denny Abdia is 7.
Danny.
KD is 8. LeBron is 9. And Austin
Oh my
Reeves
God,
is
bro.
10.
Get LeBron James out, bro.
Did I give it?
We're so done with LeBron James. At least I am. I don't know about you guys. I'm so done with Bron.
I'm not.
So done.
He actually posted on Twitter the other day giving flowers to Russell Westbrook because Russ passed Magic
Yeah.
for on the all-time. I think it was assists, and LeBron posted a reply to someone that gave Russ flowers and put a fax emoji and a flower emoji. So he's supporting Russell Westbrook.
No, I don't care.
Wait,
Get him out.
let me
ruined his
let me
legacy
mention this
on the Lakers.
Let me mention this to Gio. So, Giddy is 14. And LaMelo is 11.
Okay, I like LaMelo being
Did nothing to deserve being 11th this season, but
Yeah, he did nothing.
LeBron's more
I mean,
deserving.
Khan should have gotten votes.
Khan is not in the top 20.
Wow.
yeah, we're never going to see a rookie be an all-star
I mean,
again.
it's possible.
It's possible,
I mean,
but it's not going to happen.
The closest we've gotten is Stephon Castle and Wemby. Stephon Castle is 18. Wemby is 5.
Well, they're
5
in the
years
league,
old?
but they're in the league already though.
What?
He's 5.
No, Wemby's 5 in voting.
Oh,
Fifth
Yeah,
in
but
voting.
I
Wemby's
think
not
you
a-
meant like Stephon Castle.
But Wemby's not a
18.
rookie anymore. Neither's Castle.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
talking about rookies. getting
Castle's
into that.
second. Yeah, no,
Cooper got
rookies.
nothing, I'm guessing.
No.
Okay.
But obviously, we'll have this on the screen for y'all to take a look at and take a peek. And actually, while we have the overlay set, let's transition back to the Twitch channel. Follow our Twitch. We're going to start streaming on there probably next week. It really just depends on where we're going to be because the studio is not really the greatest setup for stream. Obviously, it might be remote. It might be elsewhere. We'll have to figure that out when the time comes. Obviously, if you enjoyed today's video, be sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel. Look, boys, it looks like we're not going to hit our 9K goal by the end of the year. I really
close.
hope y'all prove me wrong in the next
possible.
2 days.
close.
So remember, this episode's coming out on the 4th. So either we did it or we didn't. So
Or it's a day after New Year's.
By the
Or
way,
it's-
one of the guys in my gym, he just subscribed today, so that helps.
W, shout out
yeah.
him.
Mean
Shout
where
out
you
to-
mean where you work?
Yeah. Yeah, I was like,
My gym.
he didn't know
where
I had,
you work.
He didn't know I had a podcast, so he's like, "Oh shoot, I didn't know. You didn't tell me." And I'm like, "Yeah, probably should have told me."
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the thing too. We're gonna market our show a lot more this year.
Yeah.
Go follow us on Twitter. Go follow us on TikTok. Go follow us on Instagram. And we're gonna be posting a lot of our content on there going forward.
Yeah.
And obviously, if you hit the bell next to the subscribe button on YouTube, you'll be notified every single time we upload. We're not gonna set a new 10K goal yet because we're not at 9K. When we do, then we'll talk to you guys about it. And obviously, we'll do our normal 45 minutes to an hour of news and stuff like that. And boys, do we sort of have anything to say before we dive in?
Let's go.
Into the first segment we go. Guys, I actually really didn't know what the first segment was going to be this morning because there really wasn't much going on. We've kind of recorded the last few episodes like rapid fire, like within a 3-day interval of each other because we got a little bit delayed. We apologize. The holidays got us a little bit hectic, but we're back. And I guess just to clarify, this episode will go out on Sunday. Then the next episode will go out on Saturday, and then we'll be back to Friday uploads from there on out. So we apologize for all the delays and everything of that nature, but we're going to be locked and loaded, ready to go. Thankfully, this morning, we had some reports come out, and thankfully it was suitable enough to talk on the pod. And basically, I have a bunch of tweets that we can put on the screen that you guys will see throughout the next maybe 2 to 3 minutes, and then I'll hand the floor over to you guys. And obviously, we're talking about the Atlanta Hawks, and we're talking about Trae Young. Good old Trae Young. Obviously, on an expiring contract, really not sure what his future holds in Atlanta. And unfortunately for him, since he's come back, the Hawks are 0-6, and they've given up 125 points
Wow.
in all 6 of those games, which is unfortunately not good, considering this team looked like they were destined to be one of those contenders in the East, as far as that goes.
Right.
And then this morning, we'll put the tweet on the screen from Yahoo Sports saying, report, all signs point to Atlanta moving on from Trae Young ahead of the February 5th trade deadline with the team, in quotes, indicating that they're looking for the exit ramp for the Hawks point guard,
Wow.
according to Tim McMahon, who is a writer for ESPN. So that's the first sort of main domino that fell.
Yeah.
Then we go to a tweet from the NBA Central saying the Hawks are looking for ways to get rid of Trae Young, according to Tim McMahon, saying the Hawks certainly are indicating that they're looking for the exit ramp with Trae Young, like I mentioned previously. They did not make any attempt to get him signed to a contract extension. When that's the case with your face of your franchise, that's a pretty clear message that the end could be near. Remember, if you wanted him to stay, they would have gotten this stuff done a month ago, or in the summer, or whenever. And then they had Tim McMahon on the Hoop Collective, which is the ESPN podcast hosted by Brian Windhorst. And he said the Mavericks would like to work out a deal to send Anthony Davis to Atlanta. However, they don't want Trae Young, which is kind of crazy considering that's the one position the Mavs need.
And also, they drafted him.
Exactly. Yeah, they did draft him.
It was Trey,
Right, the
Trey
swap,
was
right?
drafted. Luka was going to the Hawks. They
Right.
swapped.
Whoa.
Yeah.
We're seeing a lot of stuff kind of going on.
Yeah.
And then we're going to put 2 tweets on the screen. This is from the NBA Central, and one's from Kalshi. It's basically the odds from the
Kalshi.
Trae Young trade. So according to Polymarket, the odds for Trae Young have skyrocketed up to 28% that he's going to get traded down to like the single digit it was at before. And according to Kalshi, he is now the second highest likely player to get traded at 57%, behind Jonathan Kuminga at 80%.
Wow. So that's ahead of Giannis.
Ahead of Giannis. Giannis is only 37.
I don't think
Okay.
Giannis gets moved.
I don't think he does either.
Yeah. And there's a ton of other players up here like Chris Paul, Anthony Davis, Klay Thompson, Kyle Kuzma, Zach LaVine.
Right.
But Trae Young has rose up a lot, and
Wow.
beforehand he was even below, like in the 20s of not being moved because the Hawks were playing well.
Right.
And then he
But
comes
he was
back.
he was in the bench though.
Exactly, he was not playing
You're right.
because he was hurt. So that was when Jalen Johnson was able to kind of come into his own and drop
Doing
triple
his
doubles and doing his things and stuff like that. And then
Yeah.
the next tweet, obviously we already talked about the Atlanta Hawks and Anthony Davis. However, we're going to put a tweet on the screen from Hawks Lead. And this is essentially a summarized report from Mark Stein, who's got all the details on the insider information on what Atlanta wants to do, what Dallas wants to do. And it's basically some bullet points. I'll just read them to you guys and for the audio listeners on Spotify, which you should go follow us on Spotify.
Yeah.
We're making a big push on there. We're starting to be a little bit more successful on there. And it says, Atlanta is viewed as Anthony Davis's most aggressive pursuer. League sources increasingly believe the Hawks would consider including Zachary Risachet in the right deal, as the former number 1 pick has not progressed as hoped to this point. Jalen Johnson and Atlanta's unprotected 2026 first-round pick via New Orleans are widely regarded as off limits in any trade talks. Because,
course.
I mean, that's going to be your franchise player, and that might be your next franchise player.
Right.
Yeah.
Based on how bad New Orleans continues to be, although they're playing well right now.
Yeah.
And then the last bullet point says there is growing league-wide belief that Atlanta is more open to moving Trae Young than at any previous point. So we're in an interesting situation here with the Hawks, where you obviously have a big-time player in Anthony Davis that you would like to trade for.
Right.
However, you need a little bit more on the table than just Zachary Risachet because, like I said, yes, he's a number 1 pick, but he has not progressed as well as he'd expect.
Right.
And there's better versions of him on other teams. And Porzingis' trade value is pretty much down the drain because we don't know what he's going through with POTS or whatever
Right.
other illness that may be lingering besides that. So the last thing we'll put on the screen is some trade odds. I believe these are according to Fox Sports of Trae Young's next team. Now, obviously, he's favored to stay with the Atlanta Hawks at minus 135, plus 170 for the Dallas Mavericks, then plus 650 for the Minnesota Timberwolves. There's another
Ooh.
team that needs a point guard.
That would be nice.
Plus 900 for the Cleveland Cavaliers if they decide to move off of Darius Garland. Plus 1,200 for the Bucks, plus 1,600 for the Magic, and then plus 2,000 for both the Kings and the Pelicans. So essentially, that is the initial information surrounding the Trae Young rumors and everything of that nature. This is like our second or third sort of trade rumor segment we've done this year. We've already talked about Anthony Davis ad nauseum. We talked about Giannis ad nauseum. And now Trae Young. So let's turn the floor over to, I guess, his son, Antoine, as being eliminated by this man twice in playoff-type situations. What are your thoughts on like this whole situation regarding the Hawks and what they could do with Trae Young?
Yeah, it seems like the story in the NBA right now is disgruntled point guards everywhere we look.
Yeah.
Or disgruntled players. Tyler's agenda with the Hawks this year is not going to plan, which is unfortunate for him.
Who?
His agenda for the Hawks.
Oh, the Hawks. Agenda.
Remember how bad the Pacers were last year to start off the year?
Then the second half of the season.
Listen,
Once the calendar flipped to 2026, they had the second best record in the league.
This is true.
I don't think, you know what, I was going to say Landry Fields is there, but it's not. It's Ansi Salah.
Yeah.
But I think for this, they kind of reached a tipping point. I think with them watching this team, like the positives I get are, of course, Jalen Johnson, Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
Oh, come on. He's a hell of a
is
player.
phenomenal
Yes.
right now.
Yeah.
Talk about one of the best signings of the offseason.
Yeah.
Okongwu has progressed with KP being out.
Outstanding. He dropped 30 the other night.
Of course, Trae you see as problem number 1. You see Risachet as problem number 2. And I will even throw Dyson Daniels in there as problem number 3.
He's been playing a lot better as of late. I wouldn't necessarily consider him and Risachet as problems.
Well, here's the thing.
I think
he
Risachet
took a
is a
step down
problem.
defensively, and then even on offense, he didn't take the jump that you expect. So like it's like, what are we really getting out of
Yeah.
Dyson Daniels? You
Well, it's
know?
because he doesn't need to do as much anymore now that Nikhil's there. He's essentially taking over more point of attack minutes, and he's got a much deeper bag offensively.
Does he?
Nickeil Alexander-Walker,
Oh,
absolutely.
you're talking about Nickeil. Yeah. he
Yeah.
does.
He does
Yeah.
what Dyson doesn't have to do.
Right. Okay.
What I'm getting from this is that the Hawks think that the pick from the Pels is going to be top 3. So you're looking at Cam Boozer, Darren Peterson, AJ Demansa. They want to take a point guard again, move on from Trae Young, by all means. Getting AD, it's like KP all over again. I don't know why they would want to do that, if I'm being honest. And you have Jalen Johnson there. It just his production would go down,
Yeah.
and it's not ideal for his progression either. Even though he's progressed tremendously in the past year.
Yeah. They would probably have him playing center too. So.
If I'm being honest, Dallas does make the most sense. But what Tyler just said about them not wanting them because, of course, Kyrie's coming back from injury is, you need Kyrie starting. Trae Young's kind of just going to be there. It's going to be a tough backcourt for them both because they both do the same thing in certain ways. I love the mindset Trae Young sucks because of Knicks fan banter, and he's kind of a little overrated. I think right now, compared to 2 years ago, I think he was severely underrated for what he was doing for that team.
Yeah.
With Kevin Herter and the team that brought us down in the first round.
Yeah.
Minnesota's enticing. I don't think Minnesota's package is going to be all that, though, because if you're looking at Minnesota's package, you're looking at Rob Dillingham's getting shipped out.
Mm-hmm.
You're looking at
They
Dante DiVincenzo.
They have no premium salary. That's
You're
why the
looking at-
Mavs make sense because AD makes like 40 something,
Yeah.
50 something mil.
They could throw in, AD and you throw in, maybe get a third team involved to move Trae to Dallas. The Mavericks have some hope now with Cooper Flag and Trae Young. That's phenomenal for their growth. They get their point guard back because they lost one for no reason. But I mean, Kyrie's there. That's a whole situation there. It's tough. If he does get moved to Dallas, that's going to be interesting. If Kyrie
Could play the two.
He could,
I don't
but
think he has a problem with
who's
that.
to say Kyrie even stays in Dallas?
yeah,
Right,
exactly. They
right.
could move him.
That's
off
the other
for-
thing too. Kyrie also might not come back 100% this season.
Right.
Yeah, and I think the Hawks are disappointed in Reece Shea. I think he's not panned out to what they thought he was going to be. I think Jalen Johnson turned out to what they wanted Reece Shea to be.
Yeah.
Which
He's a miles better player.
100%. But Jalen Johnson was also a first-round pick, and he was phenomenal, even in the pre-draft process. So that's a fine there regardless.
Yeah.
Reece Shea, when they drafted him one, it was kind of whatever. We hoped his scoring would get better, but it's kind of been stagnant at like 10 points a game.
Yeah.
The draft class is just really bad from
yeah,
2024.
Reece
It's
Shea-
not panned out well at all.
They could move him to somewhere that is going to build up his value back. Utah could probably take him on because Utah loves doing stuff like that.
I think Dallas could develop him well. I think
Well, because Cooper Flag's there, yeah.
They kind of do the same
you play
ish
Coop,
thing.
if you play Coop at the 4, makes other guys expendable. You can move off to get first round picks. You can definitely get a first for PJ Washington.
Okay.
So
Yep.
you could definitely move
Or
that.
Gaff.
around.
PJ's nice.
Yeah, no, Gaff's not going to get you a first round pick. He'll get you
No,
a second.
move
Not
Gaff.
anymore.
I'll
Move
move
Gaff
Gaff,
over. Yeah.
But that's essentially like what they can do. And this is where I want to get. Sorry to cut you off. I just want to get Gio's thoughts on this.
Yeah.
Of where do you think the best possible fit for Trae Young would be?
Oh man.
Nowhere.
Because that's the thing. We all thought it was going to be San Antonio for the longest time, and
Right.
the Hawks waited too long. Because to me, it seems that Trae Young wants to stay,
Yeah, I agree with that.
but it's just not working.
Well, look. Think about this. It's only 6 games, right? So I mean, they lost all 6 of them,
Yeah,
but it's
Doesn't
only 6 games. So we still have time to see if he can really turn it around. I mean, defensively, we know he's not that guy.
Yeah.
But even offensively, he doesn't look good. Doesn't look confident. Doesn't look like he's hitting shots. He doesn't look like he really fits into that offense with Jalen Johnson on the rise. It looks a little weird.
Yeah.
Even against the Knicks, like that's the team he owns, and he didn't play good. You know what I mean?
Right.
So yeah, we got to see. It's only been 6 games. We got to see the next maybe 6 games, see what happens. And if he continues down this trajectory, the likelihood of him getting shipped out just raises. And the place where I would see he fits most, I would have to say. I mean, honestly, either the Mavs or the Timberwolves. I'm gonna go with the Timberwolves because they seem to have a good defense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like they can kind of support Trae Young and hide his weaknesses. Because Mike Conley isn't a great defender. Rob Dillingham isn't a great defender.
No.
Bones Highland isn't a great defender. So, but they kind of can hide their weaknesses. And so if you put Trae Young in there, they can kind of do the same thing. Except Trae Young, provides a lot more offense than those guys. So I think that'll be a decent fit. What do you think?
The only problem in Minnesota is they don't really have a high salary to get rid of.
Yeah.
So any trade, you'd likely have to include either Randall or Rudy alongside someone else. And you get rid of one of them, either the offense suffers, the defense suffers, or you have to get rid of someone like J-Mac, which I don't think
No.
they should do.
No.
And that's really the main problem. And I'm not going to put it on the screen because I can't really take a screenshot of it, but I just did a tankathon simulation, and the Pelicans got the first pick, which goes to the Hawks. So
Yeah.
regardless of what happens this season, I do think they have a bright future going forward if the lottery luck and the lottery gods play their cards right.
Yeah.
Because that's really what it's all about. Trae Young is essentially that pick is your safety net, right? If you do well in the lottery and you get a top 3 pick, I think you can easily let Trae go. But if not, if the Pelicans wake up and they fall all the way back down to maybe the 10th pick, that player's not going to be good enough to immediately make an impact on a team that's trying to compete in an Eastern Conference. But like we said earlier, this is the year to do it.
Yeah.
Like Indiana's not a factor this year. Boston is a factor now, but they're not the threat that they are usually. And other teams like Detroit and Orlando are showing that they're human. I think really right now the Knicks have separated themselves a little bit from the pack. The Pistons are kind of right there, but we know the ceiling both teams have. So for Atlanta, if you can get yourself into the playoffs, which right now they're not, they got to make something happen because they're running out of time. Because I understand low-seeded teams can make deep runs, but at the end of the day, you got to get to the top 6 first before you even can worry about making a deep playoff run. And that's exactly that was my main concern with them going forward was can they lock in fully, stay healthy, and get this ship sailing? And
I think they'll figure it out, though.
I hope they will.
I think they will.
The Hawks are, I think, like in their entire franchise's history, they're like somewhere around a 500 record. So they are the epitome of mid.
Right.
But I'm concerned. And just like I was with Indiana last year, I just knew that in the playoffs, they've already showed me what they can do. Atlanta, it's been a while. We haven't really seen much of them. It's been a lot of first-round exits and a lot of play-ins. And, that really can't be tolerated at this point anymore. So,
Let me ask you one more thing, Tyler.
yeah.
So in the preseason, you predicted them to go to the finals, right?
Correct.
Did you expect that Trae Young would be the number 1 option and the leader of this team if they went to the finals, or would you have expected Jalen Johnson to be the 1 option and the leader of the team? When you made your prediction, like what were your thoughts on that?
Well, I mean, Trae Young is a playoff riser. Let's make one thing clear.
Okay.
And that's the main reason why I believed in them. I believed Hallie was a playoff riser last year, and he showed that he is. And teams that have playoff risers usually do well. And regardless of whether who's the first option or not, I just knew Trae Young would rise up to the occasion, make that big shot in the last 5 seconds of the game, and Jalen Johnson will just kind of do his thing on both ends, right? Because we know what he's capable of. I think his usage is going to have to go up a lot more now, especially that Trae's probably still not even 100% with the knee injury.
Right.
So
he's still coming back,
Yeah, so I think we should give him a little bit more grace.
Give him some
but
time.
At the end of the day, the Hawks have a really big decision to make in a month. Like, what's their plan?
Yeah.
Are they going to trade him? Are they going to ride with the ship? Are you going to risk losing him for nothing? Are you going to do a sign and trade?
I have a prediction.
Oh, God.
I think we're going to see Trae Young drop 50 points once and 40 points 3 times in the next month.
In the next month. Trae Young, congratulations on scoring 4 points. Let's go.
Look, that's my prediction. We'll see what happens. I think he's going to live up to it.
Listen, I mean, if they do move him, we're talking about Minnesota. I'm surprised Houston's not thrown in there, but I don't think Houston wants to take that on.
Too much money.
Who says the Celtics can't come in for him for next year?
Never thought of that.
Yeah, I mean, you have to do a sign and trade. So he's going to want more money. You're going to have to get rid of a lot more money. So it's a little bit more complicated. If they still had Drew Holiday, I would have been all for it. But he needs to go to a team that has the salary to trade, and he needs to go to a team that is already solid defensively. Because you don't want him to come into a team that's already defensively flawed and make it worse.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where I can't even really think of any other good options.
I mean, listen, Toronto, but not really.
They have their sights set on bigger fish to fry.
Orlando, Miami. Miami's always thrown in there. Listen, send him to Brooklyn. Put him into exile.
We just drafted 5 point guards. I don't want another one.
Put him in. No, he's not going to Brooklyn.
Man, the league is kind of filled with point guards that are good, but like no one wants them right now.
Exactly. Yeah, it's the unfortunate thing. They're like the centers a few years ago.
Yeah.
It's a bad problem to have.
Yeah. Defense is the new offense.
I don't necessarily think that,
Yeah.
but you got guys like Davion Mitchell, who's incredible
Yeah.
defenders, but his offense is just so bad.
It's not terrible.
No, he's not that bad.
It's
You
not.
just
It's
can't rely on him to make a shot.
exactly, yeah, and that's kind of where it is. But look, if the Hawks play their cards right, be patient, an opportunity will open up. If I'm Atlanta and Darius Garland's on the market, oh good God, I am driving him to
Yeah.
the airport
So you take
because
Garland over Young.
Garland with Jalen Johnson, not only does that work, that's youth. I know Trey's younger, but he's not like Trae Young's like 28, I think, or something along those
I
lines.
think Trae's 28. Yeah.
Yeah, and Darius Garland is I think like 24.
Is he?
I think he's quite
Dang.
young.
I didn't know he was.
So
Trae
Garland's
Young.
got a lot. I think Garland might be older.
Trae's 27.
And Garland's probably the same age.
Garland's 25.
Oh.
So yeah, I would like that a lot more, especially because Garland makes less money than Trae Young.
Right.
And I think Trae on the Cavs would be kind of cool. Him and Donovan Mitchell, or even if you move off of Donovan Mitchell and
Yep.
you build around a young star
be
with
cool.
or with Mobley and Trae Young, there's options.
Okay.
But
100%.
yeah, that's kind of the situation surrounding Trae Young and the Atlanta Hawks. Am I standing on business and still picking them to make the finals? Yeah, because I stand on business on this show.
That's what I like about you.
Unlike some people that shall not be named. But
I stand on water.
let us know down. You definitely do.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
But let us know down in the comments. What are your thoughts on this Trae Young situation? Where should Trae Young be traded to? And let's see what the Hawks do from here.
Yeah.
And boys, do we have any sort of final questions, comments, concerns before we get into the team spotlight?
Let's go.
Let's rock.
Into the next segment we go, guys. Welcome back to Tyler's Team Spotlight. For those of you that don't know what the Spotlight segment is, I pick a player or a team that's either playing really well or playing really bad, and so egregiously good or bad that we have to talk about it on the show. Last week we talked about I don't think we did one last week actually. So the week before we talked about the Clippers one at one point 2 weeks
Okay.
ago. So if you want to go check that out, we'll put the link down in the description, or just click the link above Gio's head. That'll pop up on the top right of the screen. And look, boys, the spotlight segment I always like because I kind of get to get in my bag, kind of talk about things, but it does nothing for me essentially sometimes because I jinx them or they just fizzle out or stuff like this. But I've always been wanting to bring more of that passion back to this segment. And sorry, there's just a loud motorcycle just drove by.
Yeah, I hear him.
But I've always wanted to bring that passion back to the spotlight segment. I've just been looking for that spark, and we found it.
I know exactly who his spotlight is.
We are going to Nets World, baby. Let's go. I am so excited. We haven't gotten to talk about the Nets as like its own specific thing since the Mikal Bridges trade.
Oh my gosh.
That was almost 2 years ago. I've been itching, and we're
crazy.
finally we're so back. We're forward. That's how back we are. So let's talk about the Brooklyn Nets. Obviously, didn't really expect much going into this season. We had traded Cam Johnson to the Nuggets for Michael Porter Jr., and we kind of drafted 5 point guards, which at the time everyone was poo-pooing on them, including myself. But as Summer League kind of went around, I kind of started to like them a little bit more. And obviously now into the season, as we're talking about the Brooklyn Nets, I love all 5 of them. They're playing out of their damn minds. It looks like Sean Marks went 5 for 5 in the draft.
Wow.
Would I have liked Derek Queen looking back on it now? Probably. But then again, we have capable centers behind them anyways. So essentially is what it is. And after an extremely rocky start, the Nets are putting together one of the best months in the NBA this season. So, I mean, I guess I'll put all the stats on in a second, but after an 0-7 start, looking like absolute trash, they're 7-3 in their last 10 games.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
What's their record like?
10 and 19.
10 and 19.
Not bad.
Still not bad. We're, I think, 6th right now in the lottery odds. And in that simulation I did in the last segment, the Nets moved up to 2. So
Didn't they beat the Timberwolves? Like,
They did
Yeah.
last game.
yeah, it's a big game.
we just dropped. I think we beat them by 25.
Oh my God.
And then we beat the Raptors,
And
I
the
believe.
Sixers.
And the Sixers. And
Oh my gosh.
We're playing the Warriors tonight.
So you're playing all solid teams.
Yeah, and we're looking to win our 4th straight game tonight. Hopefully we do. We're recording this on Monday the 29th. This will obviously come out on Sunday the 4th. So that's kind of that. But are we ready for some stats?
Let's go.
All right, so basically what we're going to do is a comparison of December and the first 7 games of the season when they were 0-7. So in December, they have a 100.8 offensive rating, which is 19th in the NBA. They're not a
Okay.
great offensive team.
Right.
They're first in the league in defense. 103.5 defensive rating. The Brooklyn Nets,
First in the league.
first in the league
Wow.
in December.
Yeah.
With teams like the Thunder that exist.
Yeah. That's insane.
Crazy. It's
I
nuts.
forgot the Thunder existed.
Exactly.
It's crazy.
Because, you can't see Thunder. You can see a net.
Yeah.
That's just kind of how it works.
Yeah.
That obviously equates to a plus 10.3 net rating because the discrepancy is just insane, which is third in the NBA. Top 3 in net rating is just crazy.
That's coaching.
In the first 7 games of the season, the Nets had the 21st ranked offensive, or the 21st ranked offense in the NBA. They were rock freaking bottom in defense in the first 7 games of the year. Their defensive rating was 128.5, which equates to a minus 15.5 net rating, which is 29th in the NBA. That's just insane. I can't even fathom that. And kind of piggybacking off of this, back to December, they have the best opponent field goal percentage in the NBA at 44% from the
Wow.
field.
That's really good.
They have a 72.3% defensive rebounding percentage, which is 4th best in the league. And they're allowing the least amount of points per game in December.
Wow.
103.1 points per game for their opponents. And they're, like I said, we're playing good teams.
Right.
I know we played the Pelicans once, but we're playing the Timberwolves are no slouch. They
No.
made back-to-back Western Conference Finals.
Right.
So obviously those numbers, compare it to the first 7 games of the season where, where'd it go? Oh, I just found it. They had a 52.8% defensive field goal percentage, which was rock bottom in the NBA. They were allowing the most points per game in the NBA at 127.5. And what was that last stat I was looking for? The defensive rebounding percentage, I forgot to put on my notes, but you'll see it on the screen. It was probably really bad, at the time for what it was. So that's kind of the first main gist of it. But like I said, there's one thing about Jordi Fernandez. It's the defense. And I got some more defensive stats for you if you want me to reveal them. So let's talk about the defense. In December, they are tied for the least amount of opponent field goals made per game at 37.5. They are allowing the least amount of three-pointers made per game in December at just under 10. And they have the 4th best opponent three-point percentage at 1/3. Teams are shooting 33% when being guarded by Brooklyn Nets players. Contrast that to the first 7 games of the season, where they were second bottom in offensive field goals made. They were allowing almost 46 a game compared to the 37 in the past month. They were allowing the 4th most three-pointers made per game at over 15. And their opponent three-point percentage, like I said, it was 33 in December. It was 43 in the first 7 games when they looked like they should be relegated to the G League. And then the last couple defensive stats I have is that they are leading the league in opponent offensive rebounds. They're 4th in the league in opponent total rebounds, and they are 3rd in the league in second chance points allowed. Contrast that to the first 7 games of the season. Excuse me. They were 19th in opponent offensive rebounds. They were 14th in opponent total rebounds, and they were 13th in second chance points. So I know that was a lot of numbers. It's going to be a lot more simplified on the screen for y'all to see. But that's essentially the team aspect of this. Shall we talk about some players?
Let's go.
Should we start with the man of the hour, Mr. MPJ? I saw this dude drop back-to-back games with 7 assists, and I almost fainted. He does swing the rock after all. This season, he's averaging 26 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists on shooting splits of 49, 40, 82.
Wow.
Crazy.
Did not expect that from MPJ. I'm just gonna be honest.
Insane. And in his last 4-game span at some point in December, he became the first forward of all time to have 4 straight games of 30 or more points and 5 or more threes.
Yeah.
Which is just nuts. Sorry, I have the hiccups right now. It's just killing me. But obviously, as we mentioned in the intro, he's 10th in All-Star voting in the East. He looks like he's well on his way to kind of getting that, don't you think?
I hope so. The way what he's doing in Brooklyn is outstanding. Averaging 26.
Yeah. And
7 rebounds, solid.
In his last 9 games, the Nets are 7-2.
Right.
He's averaging 28, 8, and on shooting splits of 51, 47, 81 on 66% true shooting.
What more can you ask?
What more can you ask for?
Yeah.
And look, we
How's
got
his defense though? I'm sorry.
his defense has been not the
Okay.
greatest defender, but he's 6'10". He could shot block. It's what he
Right,
did in
and he can
Denver.
rebound well.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
And look, it's finally time to give some flowers to the man that we all thought was going to be a total bust of Yegor Dioman. That's how you pronounce his name. It's not Igor Demin.
Let's just say Igor Devin.
Let's not be
Yegor
disrespectful.
Diamin.
In his last 4 games, he is averaging 17 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and 1 steal.
Yeah.
Crazy. His passing is great. He's shooting the ball incredibly well. His confidence is there. He's building good chemistry with the rest of the guys. I love this kid. He's playing out of his mind.
Who does he look like to you? Like a young Ben Simmons?
I don't really know how to describe him, to be honest with you. I don't even know. His player, I forgot what his draft comp was coming out of BYU.
Yeah.
But he is unlike anything that I ever could have thought he'd be.
He's the next Magic Johnson, is what you're telling me?
Would I love that? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Call him the Moscow Magic because
Moscow
he's
Magic.
Russian. That would be sick. If we
Yo.
can get that trending. That would be cool, even though Russia's not popular right now.
Yeah.
But look, it is what it is. We care about just the man, Yegor Dioman, and the Brooklyn Nets. And he's finally jumped into the top 10 in the Rookie of the Year ladder.
I am gonna pull up. Hold on. Here we go.
Which
I'm
is
gonna
that?
pull up the ringer thing.
Yeah, the
Remember it?
ringer with the little vent.
Ah, nice.
He is the biggest bubble is Sean Livingston.
Interesting.
The second biggest bubble is Josh Giddey, followed by Denny Avdia, Kyle Anderson, and Leandro Barmaro.
What do you think?
I
Do you see
don't
that?
really see that in any of them. I
No.
think he's kind of his own beast.
Okay.
It's kind of hard to gauge, but I love the way he's playing.
Yeah.
And also, shout out to the other rookies. I don't really have stats on them because they've been playing spot minutes, but Danny Wolf looks good. Nolan Traore looks good. Drake Powell looks like the most athletic guy in the NBA. And Ben Saraf is probably the least out of the 5, but he's starting to find his groove a little bit more.
Can you just name those 5 point guards that you brought up earlier?
Well, 3 of them are.
Yeah, so Yegor Dioman. Was Nolan Traore considered a point guard? I think he was.
Okay.
And Ben Saraf.
Yeah.
So those are the 3.
Yep.
Those are
main
the three
guards.
we drafted.
Do they play on the floor together at the same time?
Because
that would be interesting.
I haven't really seen much of it. I know at the start of the season we were starting Ben Saraf.
Yeah.
And then because Igor was hurt.
Right.
So once we brought him back in, they started playing some sort of minutes together. Traore's up from the G League. So
How interesting would it be? This is the thought. This is kind of out of the blue. How interesting would it be if you had a team or a starting 5 full of 5 point guards?
it would be cool.
All different heights,
Yeah.
but on offense, they're all kind of like have that guard mentality.
Yeah.
How interesting of an offense would that be?
It would be interesting. I mean, it's tough because Yegor would be our tallest. He's like 6'8".
Yeah,
It's crazy. Yegor is 6'8".
But having a tall point guard is a luxury.
Saraf is 6'6", and Traore is 6'3".
So look, if you think about it, point guard could be Saraf, shooting guard could be Traore, small forward could be, or small forward.
small
It's
forward.
positionless, but you know what I'm saying.
Could be Yegor, and then you can just throw out MPJ and Claxton. That's
Exactly.
a good lineup.
That's solid.
Speaking of Nick Claxton, let's talk about Nick Claxton. Boy, has this dude finally decided to show up to the party. This season, he's averaging 14 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, almost 2 blocks on 58% from the field and 60% from 2-point range.
Okay.
So not a great efficiency. He was shooting 70% for like a few years ago.
I want more rebounds from him.
I do, yeah, but that's where the other guys kind of come in. MPJ is like a rebounding machine.
Yeah, he gets you
Aaron
7.
Sharp is a dog on the glass. That's just kind of how the Nets roll with that aggressive sort of style.
Right.
And look, we spent the past few weeks, or not me, but he spent the past few weeks talking down on Cam Thomas, acting like he's this like locker room cancer that's overrated and should get traded and everything of that nature. Came back for
It
the
was
first time.
one game.
Came back for the first time the other night against the Minnesota Timberwolves, had 30 points and 4 assists without turning the ball over on 9 of 15 from the field in only 20 minutes that were limited.
That's really
Yeah.
good. 9 to
Really,
15.
really good.
No complaints
Efficient.
there. It's only one game, but no complaints.
Okay.
No complaints there.
We'll see how he does in the next few games.
But that's essentially the stuff I have on the greatest team in the NBA. Obviously, I'm really happy right now because this team has been disappointing me for so long. And I think we ended off the year good. I think we're going to start the year off right. And I'll give the floor over to you guys. Just what are your thoughts on the philosophy that Jordy Fernandez is running this team, how the rookies are settling in, MPJ, Cam Thomas, whoever.
Yeah.
We'll start with you, Gio.
Yeah. I have just a quick question before you go, Anthony.
Yeah.
number one, before the question, I want to say Jordy Fernandez is doing a fantastic job. I would probably attribute all their success to him.
Yeah.
Because they're a young team and they're number one in defense. That always goes to the coaching. Always. 100% of the time. So shout out to Jordy. He's doing a phenomenal job. And then secondly, the question is, Tyler, to you, do you want this team to go to the playoffs? Do you think they're good enough to go to the playoffs? Do you think they can compete?
They're good. I think they're good enough to get to the play-in.
Okay.
Do I want them to? No.
You want them to get that draft
No.
pick,
Get the draft pick.
Right.
Exactly.
Right. So this is not good that they're in the team spotlight.
No, I think it is.
Okay.
Because remember, last week we talked about it. The NBA is trying to stop tanking.
Okay.
If we just play ethically and don't make the playoffs, we might have a chance.
To get that number
'Cause-
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, look what the Mavs did. The Mavs didn't tank. They were just bad. The Hawks were just bad.
Mm-hmm.
Teams that win the lottery haven't really been tanking much outside of San Antonio. So that's kind of my thing. But
Okay.
Gio, or well, I guess you already made
Yeah.
your case, Antoine.
That's what I'm saying.
Talk about
Yeah.
the best team in New York, man.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
Little. I'm talking about little bro here. Listen, you know what's crazy? The one thing that comes to mind first is that, my God, the Kings need to be sold, because not only do you lose Tyrese Halliburton and De'Aaron Fox, you have this guy on your assistant staff with Mike Brown. Both of them go to New York, and look at the turnout that's going on.
Yep.
Mike Brown's turning the Knicks into one of the best teams we've ever seen in Knicks
I was
basketball.
not go that far.
In Knicks
I love the
basketball
hyperbole,
in
bro.
recent years.
Yeah.
Jordy Fernandez is one of the best coaches up and coming
Yeah, it looks
in
like
the league.
it. Yeah.
I think one of the best of all time.
The Spanish.
Young coaching, best young coaches in the
Okay.
league of not all time, but right
Not all
now.
time, yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's phenomenal what he does, honestly. So the Kings, whatever you're doing there, you're cursed like the Pelicans. You lose your coaches and you lose your players.
They
So-
they let the Nets interview that man in the summer of 2023, and that was when there was debates on, is Mike Brown going to get the extension? They caved. They gave him the extension, and then they fired him 3 months later.
yeah.
Talk about a heist! Oh my God, it's just so good.
Kings know what
Yeah.
they're doing.
Yeah,
So again, Jordy, the philosophy he's instilling there with these young
Yep.
guys, knowing his job coming into this team is a big plus. And Jordy, I think, is all bought into it, which is phenomenal, because you have some coaches like that are not bought into the young teams. Like, look at Charles Lee right now in Charlotte. I mean, Con Canepo is his saving grace right now for that team. But with this, you're kind of starting fresh. MPJ gets thrown into their lap in a trade. Perfect building block for them. You still have Cam Thomas. The draft picks are working out. You're sticking to your guys in the draft. Clax, Clowney, Yegor, Danny Wolf, Stayron Sharp. Guys like Zaire Williams getting trades thrown in. Terrence Mann starting all the games so far. Looking a lot better. Gio's
He is
favorite
looking-
player
Yeah,
from
he's
recent
looking good.
years. I do think Cam Thomas stays, actually.
I hope he does. To be
I
honest,
hope, because you do want to have some foundation there. Not to say that without Cam Thomas there won't be any foundation, because there is a foundation. The
Right,
rookies
yeah.
are the rookies, Clax, MPJ, Clowney, and then the rookie coming in the top pick if they do land it. Would it be nice if you get comp for Cam Thomas? Of course. But I think this is the right direction, and these guys they drafted are starting to go in their favor, which of course you always want. And the team is starting to fill out with these guys that you know who you're going to build around. And they do have a lot of young guys. Some are not going to stick around for a while that are like bottom barrel, but the
Yeah.
first rounders will be around. So, and then next year, listen, I think if you're looking at a top 3 pick for them, DeBancer or Boozer is phenomenal for this team.
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't really see a fit for Darren Peterson because you want to build Yegor.
Well, if we move off of Cam Thomas, he plays the 2.
I still want to be selling him as a 2, actually.
No, play Yegor as the 2.
Oh, play-
That's what I'm
okay.
saying, yeah.
Fair.
And play Darren at the
Play him
point.
off ball.
I think DeBancer and Boozer.
Debance is by far the guy I want.
Yeah.
I think he's
Boozer's very good, too.
I think he's very good, but I think there's a humongous gap between
Really?
Debance and the rest of the league.
I'd say there's a gap, but
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's that.
I think it's massive.
I think the Bance is really that.
He's so good. I think
Yeah.
he specifically will play well with Michael Porter Jr.
Okay.
That's where I feel like Cam Boozer is a little too similar to one of our bigs, where I just don't think it would work well.
Got you.
I think we need that. That's why Cam Thomas is so good for us, because he's such a dynamic scorer.
Yeah.
Devance is
Yeah.
a taller version of that. He's more
Devance
shifty.
is
He's got bounce. This dude's
phenomenal.
insane. He's
can
a
do
lot
everything.
more durable than Cam Thomas is.
Right. Does he have that dog in him though?
I think he does.
No, Debanza does.
I think he does.
100%.
And
The way he's playing at BYU.
plus, we just drafted a really good point guard from BYU. So
Yeah.
Chemistry.
Igor.
well, they
didn't play together.
No,
No,
the
they
one
don't
and
play.
done.
Yeah.
But-
Yeah, I mean, but if the Nets don't get top 3, you're looking at a really good college guy, just not the top 3 guys.
My main concern, and we can kind of close the segment with this, is I really hope we hang on to Michael Porter. I'm very scared that we are going to cave and trade him.
I've been seeing a lot of that.
I've been seeing a ton of it. I might
get a
be-
lot in return
I
for
know we can get a lot in return for him, but trading that guy, or just trading any like whenever you trade a star player or a best number 1 option or whatever the hell,
Star player.
there's risk because you're taking back, like when the Thunder traded Paul George, there was no guarantee that SGA was going to be this MVP,
Correct.
top 50 all-time player, right? That's got the potential to be one of the best point guards of all time if this team becomes a dynasty.
Yeah.
There's risk. You're banking on draft picks working out. Did the Thunder really think that J-Dub pick was going to pan out? We don't know. That's the problem with that. And with MPJ, he's only 27 years old. He's healthy again. And he's finally in a situation where he can show his full arsenal of skills.
Right.
Where he was really just a three-point shooter on the Denver Nuggets
Right.
because Jokic and Murray are so dynamic. So
Yeah.
I see a very high ceiling with Michael Porter
Okay.
and with this Nets team.
I mean-
I'm not saying he's going to be the number 1 option,
Got it.
but I think he's going to be the guy that takes us there with
Shot
an
making
eventual
ability
number
and
one.
I feel
Absolutely.
like as a GM, it's tempting to see what you can get for something that you got a bargain for, and it's working so good, and people are calling you for him, and it's tempting what they're offering you. But removing him is a step back for this season, but also a step back for Jordy. Mm-hmm. You're prolonging his success that he wants to do
Exactly.
with this team. So again, like you brought up the Thunder, their draft picks. Look at Nikola Topic and Thomas Sorber. We haven't seen them.
Exactly.
Like,
yeah.
prayers for Topic because he's going through cancer. Sorber tore his ACL.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, prayers for them, but we have not seen them.
Yeah.
Like, you know, and those are 2 lottery picks that they got. So again, like Tyler said, the picks that you coming out next year, the year after, kids that are in high school right now, you don't have. There's unknown. MPJ, there's known. He's a vet NBA player. We know what we're getting from him, and coming to a team from Denver where he was underutilized for what he is known to do, which is scoring. Coming to a team where he is the scorer, you know, this is the result you get for a guy like this because this is what you're asking solely for him to be the 1 option on this Nets team. Not saying he won't be the 1 option anywhere else either.
Right.
Which probably he wouldn't be if we're going to a contender.
Exactly. But
But
that's kind of the main
This
gist.
team is made for him to be the best he can be.
Exactly. And I think what's also good about our situation is that we're under the salary cap.
Yeah.
So if we decided to go maybe lure away an Austin Reeves from the Lakers and offer him a fat contract, that could be something we can do. And that's why I like that we kind of salary dumped a lot of our players, you know, from before. And I'd rather have just MPJ making the most on this team because I really see a future with him on this with this franchise, with the young point guards. He's been one of the best players we've had in years. And I see glimpses of, you know, I view him the same as Larry Markkinen. Just a really good player that's, you know, can always throw a poster dunk every now and then, could
Right.
drop 40 if you asked him to. And we're waiting for that MPJ 40 bomb.
We are.
We are waiting
He's
for
averaging
it.
26, so it should
He's
come
getting
soon.
close.
Exactly,
But,
yeah.
Getting close.
Yeah, last thing I want to say about this is I think they should lock up Jordy Fernandez for the next 10 years. This is, no, seriously, I'm being dead serious.
Yeah, I mean,
it
they
sounds
could.
crazy, but I'm being dead serious. This is what the 49ers did. This is football, but still, this is what the 49ers did with Kyle Shanahan, right?
Yeah.
The GM and the head coach, they have the same vision. Therefore, the owner locked them up with the same vision for 10 years, and they've had so much success. They haven't won it all, but they've been there again and again and again. I think they should do the same thing and apply that to basketball. Lock up Jordy Fernandez and the GM, make sure they're united on the same goal, same vision, and let them figure it out. Give them time.
Before last year, look at OKC. It was the same exact thing with Sam
Exactly.
Presti. So him and Mark Dagnall have been together for years.
Exactly.
And they kept failing and failing and failing, but they finally got it done because you finally got enough pieces around you.
That's all it
so
takes.
ideally what I want the Nets to do, I'm done with collecting picks.
Yeah.
They're going to give us a bunch of picks. It's not going to matter right now because they're good, but no one on this team outside of Tyler Kolek has any like future promise as being like a young up and coming piece. This
Is Tyler
team
You
Kolek?
said Tyler Kolek.
on the Knicks, outside of like a young talent on the Knicks,
Oh.
this team could crash and burn in the next 3 years.
You're talking about the Knicks.
The
Oh,
Knicks,
talking about
yeah,
the
because
Knicks.
we
Oh, I
have
thought you were talking about the
we have their
Knicks.
draft picks.
Gotcha,
Oh, yeah,
gotcha.
yeah.
So we have control of that, and who knows what can happen
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
with the destiny of our own.
Yeah, I mean, following the Sam Presti model is, you would hope it works every time, but again, Sam Presti is Sam Presti. It's not the Sean Marks model. It's
No.
the Sam Presti model.
Sean
And it
Marks-
just happened to work out in his favor.
Sean Marks didn't get to
You
see
know.
out his vision because we got Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving, and he
Yeah.
made a mess of that situation.
Yeah.
Which is why everyone thinks he's a bad GM.
I don't
Do I think
think
he's a good GM? No. Do I think he's a bad GM? No. I think he's solid. I think he just does the job when he needs to do it. But when there's stars in the building, he doesn't know how to handle himself. And
Here's
that's
the
the
thing.
problem.
I think I know we're going a little long here,
That's
but I
fine.
think most GMs are solid.
Yeah.
The only thing is they're thrown into situations where they can't really succeed or they can't really do the best that they can possibly do.
Yeah.
That's why you have to, in order to really have success anywhere, whatever league you're in, basketball, baseball, football, whatever it is, lock those guys up, especially guys that are good. Jordy Fernandez, lock them up for the next 10 years with that GM. Grow in relationship together.
Yeah.
Make sure they're united on the same goal, same path, everything, and the team will do good. The team will have success. You've seen it before in the past. Do it again. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like let it happen. So
Exactly. So, yeah, the Nets are fun again. They're a good team to watch on League Pass. Obviously, we live in the area, so we get them for free.
Yeah.
With our cable plans and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Let us know down in the comments. What are your thoughts on the greatest team in New York season so far? And yeah, boys, I'm obviously elated that we got to do this. Is the greatest 25 minutes of my life. And do we have any sort of final thoughts, questions, comments, concerns before we get into this next segment?
Yeah,
Let's go.
Into the next segment we go, guys. Welcome back to the second half of every NBA team's GOAT second option of all time. So obviously we did this last week. This is a Bleacher Report article in the surprise segment that I always do every week where I bring something to the table, whether it's ranking stuff, rating stuff, you know the picture. Last week we did the Eastern Conference. If you want to go check that out, the link to episode 89 is down in the description below. Go watch it or click the link above. Crap, I just realized what I did. Click the link above Gio's head to go click for yourself. Obviously, we're doing the Western Conference today. There should be some interesting choices, I must admit.
okay.
I've obviously already looked at this list.
Yes.
And
We're gonna be
basically-
guessing, right?
You're going to be guessing. Just let's try not to waste time. We're not going to do a competition because Gio blew out Antoine last
I
time.
think we should do comp.
So first person to say it, we'll just, first person to say it, we'll just reveal it.
Okay.
That way
Cool.
it just kind of
Yeah.
flows.
Okay.
Cool.
So do we have any questions, comments, concerns before we dive right in?
I'm ready.
All right. We're just going to jump right in. We're going to get started with the first team, and we're going in alphabetical order. So we have the Dallas Mavericks. Hope you guys like the graphics I made. I haven't made it for the recording, but I'll make them when I get home later.
So we're going for the best second option of all time for the Mavericks.
All time, yes.
Ooh, okay. So I'm thinking about the championship team. Dirk
Jason-
was the number one option.
Jason Kidd.
You think Kid? I don't think Kid.
Sean Marion.
Oh man,
Jason Terry.
it might be Kid, bro.
Yeah, I'd go
Let's
Jason.
go, Jason Kidd.
Teams like low-key poverty outside of
Yeah.
the three best players of all time.
I know.
So you guys have gone for Jason Kidd.
Yeah.
Well, boys, I have some good news for you. The guy I picked is a Nets legend,
Jason.
and his name is Jason, but it's not Jason
Terry, bro.
It's Jason Terry.
It should not be Jason Terry, but it's all right.
It should be Jason Terry.
Should it be?
He had a blinder when he was on the Mavs, especially in the finals.
I get it. He was a good shooter, but that was like for like
yeah,
1
but
2 years.
Kid was washed up on the Mavs.
No, but he was on there earlier in his career too.
Oh, true, yeah.
He was there 2 times in his
Yeah,
career.
but I guess Terry was there when it mattered most.
I guess. But so was
But-
Kid.
Yeah, I guess. We're going to out Gio here. We're going to shout out our friend James. I saw him last week at our friend's wedding, and his new nickname for Gio, because his last name is Squatterry, so he says, "Back it up, Terry." If you remember
Don't call me that,
If you
guys.
remember that meme.
Don't call me that.
Nah,
Back
call-
it up, Terry.
Back
the
it up, Terry.
fireworks.
So shout out to Jason Terry, Nets legend Jason Terry. Are you ready to get into the next team?
Yep.
Yeah, go ahead.
We are going to Giovanni's former favorite team of all time, the Denver Nuggets. This should be fairly easy. If you guys struggle with this, I really don't know what to tell you. You may have to put your ball knowledge in an incinerator.
I know who this is.
Who's the
Jamal
GOAT second
Murray.
option? It's Jamal Murray.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing else to be said here.
Jamal Murray might be the best non-all-star of all time.
My guy was gonna say Aaron Afalo.
He's gonna say like
Yeah.
J.R. Smith.
Jamal Murray.
Yeah, it's obviously Jamal.
Can I just
Murray.
say right now, Sadiq Bey has 21 points in the first quarter.
Wow.
Dude, and I didn't start.
And the
him.
Pelicans have 3 minutes left in the first.
You traded Maxine Reynaud for him?
Yeah.
Good trade.
Yeah.
But you're not starting him, so it really
I'm
doesn't
not
matter.
sorry. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, look, in my opinion, I think Jamal Murray might be. Is he the best non-All-Star ever?
He's not an all-star.
One of
He's never been an All-Star.
never. I guess so.
That's insane.
He might be. There's got to be someone we're missing.
I think he is.
Let's call it top 5 just to be safe.
Top 3.
But this dude's insane. I mean, he's going to go down as one of the more underrated players.
If he never gets an All Star, he'll definitely be the best non All Star of all time.
Dude, if he didn't get injured in 2021, the Nuggets could have won that championship.
Yeah.
I think they would have beaten the Bucks with him healthy.
Potentially.
Yeah.
You always got Jokic, so you never know.
He always got That was his first MVP year.
Right.
So, it's water under the bridge at this point. So
Okay.
shout out to Murray of Jamal. All right, Gio, you know what time it is.
What's
It's
up?
time for your favorite team of all time, the Golden State Warriors.
Klay Thompson.
Who is
Oh,
the
yeah.
GOAT second option on this team?
Don't tell me if they put Draymond Green, I'm walking out of the door. It's Klay
Yeah,
Thompson.
it's Clay.
Well, I can affirm to you guys that you are wrong. Giovanni.
Don't tell me it's
Draymond
Draymond. Bro,
Green.
I'm literally getting up. Don't
Gio.
tell me right now it's Draymond. I'll get up right now. Say I
Gio,
won't. Say I won't.
I want you to turn that frown upside down because they chose Steph Curry.
Wait, really?
Oh, Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
Okay. That's crazy. That's kind of
Hey.
crazy.
I don't like the pick.
I
kinda
hate
crazy.
the pick.
I think they're both. I think Curry's a one option, and so is KD.
Yeah.
But okay, I'll
That's
take it.
kind of crazy.
That's crazy.
Curry is a second option. It goes with my
Agenda.
so I like it.
Then he would be the best second option ever.
Nah, Kyrie's better still. I don't know.
Okay, yeah, you keep telling yourself that. And also, by the way, they do mention the first options. It was Dirk and Jokic. Anyone with a
Okay,
working
yeah.
brain cell could have
Makes
figured that out. Thought I'd mention it just in case. But yeah, they went for Steph Curry. This caused massive outrage in the comments section on their Twitter post. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Warriors fans were in their feels. Good Steph Curry.
Yeah.
Like, he is their best player ever.
Yeah. I don't know
So-
why they would say Curry and them.
Oh, it's because KD won the 2 finals MVPs. And
Still.
Iguodala won the one before.
Still.
Excuse me. As Burp one of the pod. But look, in my opinion, I think that's a really bad pick. It should be Klay Thompson.
Yeah.
And that's just how it goes.
It's like they had AI pick these or something. Because like, if you're a human
Literally.
being, you pick Klay Thompson. If you're AI, you'll probably
but-
Well, because
but-
we forget about KD stuff.
Yeah, but
we
then,
just,
but then again, though, I think Allen Iverson would have picked Klay Thompson too.
Who?
Allen
You
Iverson.
said AI.
He's talking
Oh.
about
He's like,
intelligence.
whenever I make a joke,
Wait,
it just goes right over his
Yeah,
head.
I know.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
like-
kind of like,
crazy.
yeah.
There was a post when it said like the NBA was going to use AI to like look at Achilles, and someone said Allen Iverson never injured his Achilles, so what help would he be? But anyways, it's time to get into the next team.
Let's go.
We're going to the Houston Rockets.
Best second option on the Rockets. It's got to be. All right, so I'm thinking Akeem Olajuwon.
Yeah,
He was a second
because Dikembe was
option.
first.
No, he wasn't even on that
No?
team. He wasn't on that team.
Oh wait, hold on.
So it's
T-Mac?
Olajuwon. No, he wasn't on that team either. So it's got to be, man. Dude, who was the second option on that team?
Could it be who?
They were
was-
kind of
who-
trash.
Who was second option to Harden?
Was it like Clyde Drexler or something? Or
Who was second option to Harden?
oh yeah, let's think Harden.
Russ.
Nah, I'm not gonna say Russ.
He was there for a year.
Second option to Harden. Harden didn't really have a good surrounding
He
cast
didn't.
either.
He didn't.
I'll help you out. It's from that Rockets
Harden
team
era?
in the no, it's from the 90s.
Oh, with
they won
okay.
back-to-back
So is
chips.
it Kenny Smith? Is it like Robert
Kenny
Horry?
Smith's a
Like
good one. Robert Horry.
yeah, like it's one of those dudes. Gotta be right.
Maybe Kenny Smith.
Or was it Ellie? I don't know, bro.
Ellie?
Number 17. I forgot his
No,
first
do
name.
Kenny
though.
Smith.
Kenny Smith. Let's go Kenny Smith. Why not?
All right, you're so close, but you are wrong. I think you know who this player is, Gio. They've gone for Ralph Sampson.
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
I probably wouldn't have said that, but I know who it is.
Sampson is.
Yeah,
Fair
Ralph
enough, fair
Sampson was the man. He was 7'4".
That helps you.
What?
Yeah,
You know, when you're 7'4", it helps you. You know.
yeah. Also, true OGs of this channel. Remember, shout out Otis Thorpe
Yes.
Yeah.
from back in the day. I think he played on the Rockets in the '80s though.
Yeah.
But since we were talking about goated, also shout out Rudy Tomjanovich. If you know, you know.
Yep.
No.
That was the guy from the
The
grid.
tic-tac-toe, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. True.
But yeah, no, I don't think it's a bad choice. That Rockets team won back-to-back finals. You know,
Yeah.
I know Jordan was like kind of not playing, but at the same time, it's
Impressive.
impressive.
Yeah.
You dominated that sort of little era.
Yeah.
Off to Cali we go. It's time for the L.A. Clippers. Who is the GOAT second option on this team?
So
It's gotta be Blake Griffin.
Yeah. Or it
Gotta be
could be
Blake.
this era. Harden, Kawhi.
They've been asked.
You can do Blake Griffin. Blake Griffin's fine. Because
Blake-
Chris Paul's 1.
Yeah, Chris Paul's 1, Blake is 2. We'll go with Blake.
And you're correct. It is Blake Griffin. Also, shout out James, big Blake Griffin fan. And shout out Giovanni, big Chris Paul fan.
No.
So it just kind of works out perfectly. Those two worked so well together. Oh, I
Yeah,
love
Lob
it.
City was the time that they were the best ever.
That chemistry was amazing.
It's
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah.
And also, I can say it, Nets legend Blake Griffin.
Yeah.
Oh,
Good
it's
play for
awesome.
them.
Yeah.
That's so cool. That like if you
It was
look
good for you guys too.
Yeah, if you
He
look
was, yeah.
if you look at it from like a last name perspective, right? At one point the Nets had Durant, Irving, Griffin, you had Aldridge, you had Curry because we had Seth Curry.
Yeah.
So pretty cool just looking at the jerseys. You can just
Yeah.
assume like, oh.
Yeah, that's true.
Anyways, it is
Yeah.
what it is.
That's funny.
Here's where things get very interesting.
The Lakers.
We're going to the Los Angeles Lakers. Who is the goated second option?
Oh,
Okay, so
there's
it's
so many
it's
options.
Kobe
here,
or
bro.
Shaq because Kobe, Shaq champs.
So it's got.
It has to be.
So it's either James Worthy or Kobe Bryant.
So you calling
It's
Shaq
one
the
of
one
two.
option?
Shaq was absolutely the one option for those first 3 championships. So I'll go in order. It's got to be Kobe at 1. Then it'll be James Worthy possibly at 2. And then in 3, Pau Gasol. So I want to say
Kobe.
Kobe Bryant.
Oh, Kobe Bryant.
Yeah.
You guys know ball, man. Let's go. Yeah, I mean, Shaq won all 3 Finals MVPs. It took Kobe the last 2 to win
Yeah.
that. So it's, I mean, Shaq is ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's just who he
Carried.
is.
Yeah.
So obviously Kobe stands are up in their feels about it, but you know what? It hold.
Everyone knows Shaq was the one option in those championships.
Yeah.
Everyone knows that.
I remember too, as good as Kobe was, Shaq was a big reason for where he was at the start of his career.
100%.
So that's just kind of how it goes. On to the next team we go. We have the Memphis Grizzlies. Who is the goated
Dylan
second
Brooks,
option
no.
on this?
Oh God.
Dylan Brooks should have been the goated second option on this team had this worked out.
I mean,
Oh,
I'm
man.
thinking of
JJ?
I'm thinking of the Conley,
Yes.
Zebo, Marcus Gasol, Tony Allen, Rudy Gay days.
So who was the one option? I think Marcus Gasol. So the 2
I would put
had to be
Conley too,
The 2 had to be Conley.
or
Zebo.
Zebo.
That's tough.
I think Conley was one option there.
Or Rudy Gay. He was good for a few seasons.
Rudy
over
Gay,
there.
yeah.
But we're not going to do that.
I mean, you guys can go with separate answers if you do disagree.
Okay, so
I'll go Conley.
you'll go Conley.
You go
I think
Gasol.
I want to go Conley as well
Going Conley is the second option.
as the second option.
All right. Well, Conley was neither of them. Zach Randolph was the first option.
Oh,
Okay.
And they've gone for Mark Gasol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought Mark was the first.
No, Zebo was a scorer for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Maybe I'm not gonna say anything else.
Yeah.
I guess.
Look,
but
positive Zebo prop.
I mean, I love Zebo. So.
Exactly. That's
Fair.
what we kind of want.
Yeah.
But shout out both of them. I feel like they could be interchangeable. Grizzlies fans, let us know down in the comments,
Yeah.
like what you think about it. As I scroll down to the next team, we're going to the Minnesota Timberwolves. This is a team with not a lot of history. They span far back, but this is one of the teams that's never made the finals, I think.
Do you want to go like to the KG days?
Um,
Do you want to go to like Jimmy Butler Cat days?
I think it's more recent days. If I'm
Jimmy
being
Butler
honest.
Cat days.
It's got to be more recent. So
So
it's either AE or Cat.
why would Anthony Edwards be the second option?
Because maybe when Cat was there, Cat was still the first. I don't know.
I don't think so.
So probably not. Yeah.
So when Butler was there, Cat was second option, obviously.
So maybe it's Cat.
We can
No.
we can go Cat. Who was the second option on KG days?
It's like
Or
Latrell
Kevin
Sprewell.
Kevin Love days?
Nah, no, it's not gonna be those days. They're trash. So KG days was Latrell Sprewell was there. They had what's that point guard? Sam Cassell.
Oh, Cassell was
Could be
good.
Cassell. You want to go Cassell?
I'll go Cassell.
All right, you can go Cassell, and just to be safe, I'm just gonna go Cassell too.
Yeah,
Go Sam Cassell.
I'll go with that. Yeah.
All right, you're wrong.
Okay.
Don't tell me it's Cat.
Of course it's Cat.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
come
should
on,
have said
Gio,
Cat.
Of course,
bro.
I was gonna say Cat just to be
I
safe.
literally said Jimmy Butler than Cat.
It's the big purr himself. He was the one option when Butler was there.
Who?
Cat was.
Yeah.
So how could he be the second option?
Because Anthony Edwards is the first option.
But that was only for like 2 seasons.
No, it's been a few
It was
seasons.
a few seasons.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been at least we have like a 4-year sample size of Anthony Edwards being the best player. Cat's willingly admitted on podcasts too that he's the first option.
Really?
Yeah,
But all right, fine, fair.
that's just kind of how it is. I mean, in retrospect, let's be honest. As great as he is, Cat has not panned out as a number 1 pick. Really should have.
Yeah.
I disagree.
I think he's been.
I think he did
bleh,
pretty well for
eh.
himself. He averaged
Yeah.
like 30
No,
points
no,
last
I'm not.
season.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like with championships and winning one with being on the team that
Oh,
drafted you.
okay.
The fact that he's been traded, they've crashed and burned in the playoffs.
I think he still has had a successful career.
Well, no, don't get me wrong, he has.
Yeah.
But I'm saying like as far as like what we expected, he didn't reach those quite yet.
Okay, fair.
So he still can with the Knicks. I'm not saying he can't, but he won't be the best player on the Knicks. That's the thing.
Right.
Unless he does.
I don't think he
Unless
is.
he is. He's
Unless he is.
funny.
If he is, then Brunson's got problems because I don't really see Cat outplaying him in any sort of way.
Right.
Yeah.
Into the next team we go. We have the New Orleans Pelicans. This actually does also span back to the Hornets.
Okay.
Should you choose a player from that era?
I was gonna say so. Was Chris Paul there when Anthony Davis got drafted?
No. No.
Are you sure?
It was CP.
Oh yes, you're right.
CP. David West was over there.
David West could be it.
David West could be it. Who else was a good player?
How about now? Let's do
Oh wait, the Charlotte Hornets.
Nope.
No, New
Oh wait, we're not
Orleans
thinking of
Hornets.
New Orleans.
Pelicans
Okay,
and New
different.
Orleans Hornets.
How about
team.
now? Like now, Pelicans. We can go.
Sadiq Bey.
He is 23 points.
He's
bro.
popping off right
And,
now.
it, and
End
the,
of
fir-
2025
the
for
first
D-Bay.
quarter just ended. It's 41-37
Yeah, that's
Pelicans.
crazy.
I told you that meme, that Giannis GIF meme that everyone's posting, a Knicks account posted it yesterday saying that they've won these 3 straight games. We got the Pelicans tomorrow, and it's Giannis doing a little dance. And every time you post that GIF, your team loses.
Ooh.
So
Wow.
it's
We'll
going to be
see.
cursed.
Okay, we'll see.
But who's your guess? I'm going to push you for an answer here.
Let's say David West.
Okay, that's fine.
And you're correct. It's
Let's
David
go.
West.
Yo, G, you like Sadiq Bey right now, man.
I'm feeling like Sadiq. Every shot is hitting right now.
And Gio's favorite player, obviously, Chris Paul is the number 1 option. So that's just kind of how it goes, you know? It's unfortunate, Gio, but look, you just have to hold sometimes.
Oh
You just got to take the L. Chris Paul, whether you like it or not, is an all-time great point guard.
He's mid.
No, he's not.
He's one of the best, G.
He's
One of the
mid.
best.
He's mid.
Chris Paul, arguably, this is obviously like me being objective. Chris Paul had one of the best point guard peaks like ever.
He's one of the most overrated players I've ever seen.
Okay, so it goes Chris Paul, Derrick Rose, Russell Westbrook.
Dude, get off the pot. Get out of here.
Get off the podcast.
Derrick Rose is superior than Russ.
Get out of here, bro. The door's right there.
Have you not watched Derrick Rose play?
Yo, I'm gonna kick you out of your
Have you
house, bro.
not watched Derrick Rose play
All
in
right.
your life?
Why?
We're not gonna have this conversation right
In
now
your life.
because I'm gonna get pissed. So.
Well, speaking of Russell Westbrook, let's go to his team, the
Yeah.
OKC Thunder.
Oh, it's Russell Westbrook.
Russ,
And it is Russell Westbrook.
Right.
See,
Robbie Russ.
always number 2. He's always shit.
you know what, Anthony? Oh my god.
Always shit.
I'm
He's
taking
always
off my
the
glasses,
poop.
bro. Yo.
Always poopy.
Oh my god. All right,
Crazy.
can we move on before I just get pissed?
Anyways, yeah, I mean, I always I feel like we always underrate OKC Kevin Durant. He
Yeah.
was so
We do,
he
yeah.
was so good. He was so likable. I think that was the main reason.
So
why.
likable.
I had an OKC KD jersey.
Me too, and I burned it.
I didn't. I don't know
I
where
had,
it is.
I had his actual jersey,
Me too.
but I didn't burn it. I donated it because it got too small when I grew. So, you know,
Yeah.
unfortunate situations happen.
I was watching a video of KD's first All-Star game, and LeBron came up to me. He was like, "Congrats on your first, man!" And they look so young.
Yeah,
they look
they're
like
bad, though.
babies.
prepubescent Kevin Durant.
Kolak.
Yeah, they look. Yeah, Kolakson.
Yeah. So obviously Russell Westbrook being the number 2 option on Gio's favorite
Makes
team.
sense. Yeah.
Let's go to the Phoenix Buns.
Phoenix Buns.
This could
Okay.
be an interesting one.
It's
Is it-
gotta be.
Is it KD, Devin Booker era?
No, it's not. It's gotta be the Barkley era
Steve
with
Nash?
no, the other dude. Oh, it could be the Steve Nash era.
With Steve Nash.
Stoudemire.
Oh,
It could be Stoudemire, or it could be who was the point guard? I forgot his name. Kevin Johnson. So it's either Amari Stoudemire or Kevin Johnson as the 2 option.
You want to go stat?
You go Stat.
I'll go stat.
I'll go Kevin Johnson just to be safe, even though I think it's Stat. So let's do it.
I'll go stat.
One of you is correct.
Yeah.
I think it's stat.
And unfortunately, it is Antoine.
Yeah, it's Stat. I thought so. I thought
Listen,
so.
okay,
so.
when you punch a fire extinguisher, you're always number 2.
Exactly, yeah. So obviously it's him. Steve Nash was the best player. That team was so underrated too.
Yeah,
They we always credit the Warriors for kind of changing the revolutionary offense. I think it was that Suns team that
100%.
did.
D'Antoni in that team.
Yeah, it was it was incredible.
Yeah.
And D'Antoni was Steve Nash's assistant for 2 years with the Nets.
Yeah.
When
Listen.
he was there pretending how to coach.
Nets fans always say we got Kyrie and KD. You know what I say? We got Melo and Stat. Hold it.
And look at that. We both don't have rings. We both didn't get past the second round. So
Hold it.
I guess who's the real winner? No one. But I guess
I always remember Melo and Stat and the Nets.
It didn't make sense, that team.
The Nets.
You had no point guard for
The
Stat.
Nets pivoted to Darren Williams right away.
yeah, the real winners of those
And
two situations.
they took the news, both of them.
The real winners are the Nuggets and Celtics because they both walked out with championships.
Exactly.
So it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. As we move into the next team, Gio, I'm letting you know right now, this is a really tough one. You're gonna have to get deep in your bag here.
Okay.
The Portland Trailblazers.
Oh man,
I don't know who this is.
it's gotta be CJ McCollum. Oh wait, did they win it? Did they win a championship?
With Dame.
Dame and CJ, no? Like, they've been together for a while, so it's gotta be CJ. But other than that, I'm thinking back to the Drexler days when Drexler was the one
With
option,
who?
and I'm trying to figure out who that 2 option guy
Wait,
was.
is it
I can't
LaMarcus
remember.
Aldridge with Dame? Don't discount LaMarcus
forgot about
Aldridge.
LA.
It's been LaMarcus Aldridge with Dame. 100%.
Dude, this is tough.
I'll go LaMarcus Aldridge.
This is the toughest one on the list.
You going LA?
I'll go LA.
I'm gonna go CJ, but by the fact that he said it's the toughest one, I don't think it's either of the two.
It's neither of them.
Did they win a championship, the Blazers?
They won back to back with Walton, remember?
Oh,
So it is
so
Clyde.
it's from that era.
It's Clyde was the number one option
So
on
Bill
here.
Walton.
It's not Bill Walton.
Is it Brandon Roy?
You're never going to get this.
No,
All right, tell us.
They've gone for Terry Porter.
Yeah, I would.
Ooh. no
But I
idea.
remember that player, but I would not
Yeah.
have guessed him.
Terry Porter. He played really in the 80s and 90s. He played in the 90s actually. He was drafted out of English. He was drafted out of a Division III school.
Oh wow.
So he's kind of a dog. So shout out to Terry Porter.
Yeah, I probably still would go like CJ or LA, but it's okay.
Understandable.
They got championships.
We have our final 3 teams. It's time for Gio's favorite team of all time, the Sacramento Kings.
Oh, dude,
I really don't know.
well, this is rough. Okay. Oh, I know who it is. It's got to be Chris Webber or Jason Williams from that era, because they were pretty good. Or Vlade Divac. Or we can go all the way back. No, we're not going to go all the way back. So I think it's in that era. Anthony, what do you think? Who was the one? I think Chris Webber was the one option. I think.
For Sacramento.
Yeah.
So you want to go... You want to go Vlade Diva? Okay, Vlade Diva.
Vlade
Yeah.
or Jason. You want to say Jason Williams?
White chocolate?
White chocolate? Or do you want to go more recent with De'Aaron Fox and those dudes?
De'Aaron Fox and Sabonis?
It can't be them. All right, I'm gonna go with I'll go with Vlade Divac. You go with Jason Williams.
Okay, I'll go Jason Williams.
Y'all are going to kick yourselves, man.
It's
No
DeMarcus
way.
Sabonis.
Oh wait, DeMarcus Cousins, was it that era?
Wait, no.
What?
Hold on. DeMarcus Cousins. Hold on, we're going on to something here. DeMarcus Cousins and who was there with DeMarcus?
I don't think anyone
there
knows.
was.
It's not that era.
Is
Was
it
it
Tyreek
the
Evans?
old times?
Number one option was Chris Webber, and the second option was Mike Bibby.
Mike Bibby. I was gonna say that.
You donuts. How did Mike Bibby not come to mind? That's crazy. That's nuts.
I was thinking of the other white chocolate.
I mean, true.
Because they were 2 white chocolates.
Yeah, they
Both
were.
of them is a white chocolate.
Mike Bibby's Nets is Knicks legend. Mike Bibby.
Yeah, Jason Williams was the dog, but bro, Mike Bibby on the Kings.
I like Jason Williams more though. Personally.
I don't. I think
I
like
know
both.
Bibby was a better NBA player, but I think Jason Williams is more exciting to watch.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, penultimate team. This is a layup. The San Antonio Spurs.
Tony
Gotta
Parker.
be Tony.
It is
Yeah.
Tony Parker, obviously. Another one of the more underrated, like really, really good second options behind Tim Duncan. Another one that has a finals MVP just like Joe Dumars. And boys, are we ready for the final team on the list?
Yeah, let's go.
The Utah Jazz.
Karl Malone or John Stockton.
John
Which one?
Stockton. John
Ooh,
Stockton.
Who would be the one pick?
It's Malone. 100%.
I don't know. Yeah, let's go John Stockton.
Going with John Stockton. So you've gone for the nasty man as the number one option. Well, Gio, unfortunately, they've gone for your favorite player of all time, Rudy Gobert.
You're lying to me, bro.
I am. It's John Stockton.
Okay, good. I was gonna say, like, dude, I would have quit.
I mean, to be fair, though, Rudy would have been, I think he's probably the second best second option that team's had,
I guess.
right behind
'cause
John
Mitchell-
Stockton, because
Mitchell
Donovan
was
Mitchell was the
sort of-
one option on that team.
I'll say AK-47.
Oh, he's another one of those. But I think Rudy won 3 DPOIs with the Jazz.
Okay, yeah,
So,
that is a good amount.
and they
But
went to a
I
bunch
think
of
2 of
playoffs.
those are kind of bogus, but
No, I really don't think so. But, you know,
I
you're
think-
just, you're biased in your hatred towards the French.
I think Rudy Gobert is a bogus NBA player. That's just me.
That's one of the Hall of Famers you're talking about right there.
Oh god.
Yeah, that's the craziest thing.
The fact that
First
he's
ballot
gonna
Hall
go to
of
the
Famer.
Hall of Fame is sickening.
Rudy Gobert and Dennis Schroeder are both going to be first ballot Hall of Famers.
Oh my god.
I love the NBA. It's amazing.
Dennis Schroeder was talking smack to Luca. You saw him.
He said, I'm going to beat your ass. And
Luka
Luka
was
went
like,
like,
it
yeah.
was so
But-
fun.
I want to watch that.
Yeah, it's-
I did a lot better with the West than the East.
You did good.
Yeah.
The East you did
100%.
absolutely trash.
Oh, the East, you were dog.
Yeah.
But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes every NBA team's best second option. If you guys do want to go check out the article, we'll link it down below in the description. Go check it out. And boys, we've reached that point in the episode. Are we ready to do the power rankings?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Welcome to the second half of the show, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for the first power rankings of 2026, even though we're recording this in 2025. So hello from the past. And, obviously the season's what, like 2.5 months in? We're kind of almost towards the halfway point. We're getting there.
Yeah.
Just a few weeks' time, we'll do our midseason awards and stuff like that. We're going to see where these teams are at and go from 30th to 1st. How we're going to do this, we're going to go in blocks of 5, and we'll reveal one by one, and we'll talk, we'll debate, we'll do all that good stuff. And boys, I want to ask you a question first. What was the criteria that you guys decided to use with these power rankings? Because there were a few options.
Just how good they are right now.
Yeah.
And where they are in my head.
I'm really kind of going based off of
Yep.
who's kind of hot
That's
right
it.
now. That's where I'm at.
Okay, yeah, I think for me, I did mainly like the broad scheme with a little bit of recency bias.
Yeah, I have a lot of recency bias.
Because
Yeah.
I know the Nets went 7-3 in their last 10 games, but I'm not putting them in the top 10. Like
right.
Yeah.
they're still one of the worst
Yeah, of
teams in the
course.
league, so they're going to be lower on in the thing.
Yeah.
But
100%.
so yeah, I'm excited for this. We haven't power ranked in quite some time.
Yeah.
As far as like ranking teams go, I think it was like last April, right before the playoffs, when we rated all the playoff teams. So also, if you guys do want to go check out our preseason power rankings, check out the episode links in the description. And boys, let's just not waste any more time. Are we ready to dive right in?
Let's dive.
Let's go.
All right, so I'm going to switch the graphic over for them, and I have a picture of Gio on the screen
insane.
for them. Doesn't he look good, Antoine?
That's funny. What
Yeah,
is that from?
The 3-2-1 game.
Okay, got
What
it.
is that haircut, bro?
It's an interesting.
That
haircut.
was-
These guys aren't even going to see it.
Is that a bad cut?
That's a very bad cut.
It's a very bad cut.
Bad.
Should I keep this?
Yeah. keep
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
But we are going to start with teams 30th through 26th. These are the bottom 5 teams in the NBA. Antoine, you are headlining the segment. Go ahead and read your first 5 teams.
Yeah. So we're gonna start. The Wizards. The Wizards are still 30. The Pacers are not the worst team. They just are injured. Pacers are 29th. Pelicans are 28th. Kings are 27th. Clippers are 26th.
Interesting.
Solid. I think I'm around the same.
Very solid. I think pretty like all 5 of these teams are quite comfortably the worst in the NBA. Also, I hope you guys like the New Year's graphic I made for
Yeah,
the show with the black and the gold.
Oh, we forgot to wear like the New Year's stuff.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about
Sorry.
that.
I mean, Anthony's wearing black, so that's
Yeah, next year, 2027, we'll have
Okay.
the full shebang and everything like
Yeah.
that. I mean, the Wizards, are they the worst team in the NBA right now?
I wouldn't say. I would say
I don't
honestly,
know.
Pacers and the Pelicans.
They've had some good games, like as of recency, like as of recent times.
I still.
I don't know.
He's standing on business. I like it.
Yeah.
Look at him standing on business for the first
Yeah.
time.
I still. The injuries, the players they have.
Yeah.
They have some young guys that are great, but just the team they're on is awful.
I just like I like Keyshawn George a lot.
yeah, I know you do.
Yeah, he's
yeah.
good. Alex Sarr is
Yeah.
also still
Trey
coming
Johnson,
into his own.
Bilal, Bub.
Trey Johnson is
That's
on my
amazing.
fantasy team. I'm keeping him on the bench for now because he's just
Yeah.
not scoring enough.
Yeah.
But give him like 2 years and he starts to put up like Keontae George numbers.
I could see that.
We're going to be here for it.
Yeah.
So, do you want to get into your 5, Gio?
Yeah, let's go.
Read your first 5 teams.
So I got the Pacers at the bottom.
Okay.
Yeah, no hope for the Pacers. Injuries, all that stuff. So I'm gonna keep them at the bottom. We got the Pelicans at 29, Wizards, Clippers, and Kings at 26. I had to put the Kings at the top
yeah, of course.
because of the Kings, but realistically speaking, the Kings are terrible, bro.
Yeah.
The Wizards in 28 is kind of crazy. I'm not going
The
to lie.
Wizards now look
The Pels are a lot better than them.
Yeah.
like we said. Yeah, the Pels are probably
Player-wise.
better. Pels are probably better, but like we said, they got a few young guys that I do have hope in, and I think that they could, begin to pick it up more.
But like, here's the problem.
Yeah,
Like, I understand if you were comparing this to the Kings.
Yeah.
But you're comparing Alex Sarr and Keyshawn George, not Keontae, and Keyshawn George to Derek Queen and Jeremiah Fears.
yeah,
So that's where it's tough. Like,
get that.
I got a lot of stock in Queen right now.
I like Queen a lot.
And even if
man.
they're still on the team, Trey Murphy and Herb Jones are dogs.
Herb Jones is dookie. Right?
Did you guys see the fight the other night between Jose
Alvarado.
Alvarado and Mark
Yeah,
Williams?
yeah.
Socked him right in the face. Oh, it's good to see negativity every now and then, just kind of get some anger out. But yeah, I mean, I do think the Clippers are much better than the Kings, especially after this like recent week.
Do you? I mean, obviously because of Kawhi. Yeah.
They won 4 straight
They
games.
won 4 straight, yeah. They look a little better.
Harden looks like he's 26.
Yes.
Insane.
Kawhi looks like
Too bad the team sucks
You know.
ass, but it's like,
yeah,
but you know, it kind of is what it is.
yeah,
Do you want me to get into my 5?
yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Here are my first 5 teams. So in 30th, I have the Indiana Pacers. 29th is the Washington Wizards. 28th is the New Orleans Pelicans. 27th is the Sacramento Kings. And 26th is the Los Angeles Clippers.
Yeah.
Now, the change I made before this, I had the Kings and Pelicans swapped. But
Okay.
I just don't trust the Pelicans right now.
Yeah.
I'm going to just keep them in that 28th spot.
Okay.
And kind of just roll with the rest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same 5. We have the same 5 all around.
Yeah.
Yeah, these
These are all
are
pretty around the same area.
same teams, just in different order, which honestly I'm surprised about. Though there was a couple teams that we would have had in different spots,
Yeah.
but I feel like the 2 least amount of debates we'll have are with these and probably with the top 5 teams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we could have some arguments.
We could.
for
I
it,
think we
you know?
will have arguments for the top 5.
I hope so,
I don't know.
especially because this is a shorter episode. We have more room to argue.
Yeah, I think we'll definitely have some.
So let us know down in the comments who is the worst team in the NBA in your opinion. And
Yeah.
boys, are we ready to get into the next block of teams?
Let's do it.
All right, so these are going to be teams ranked 25th through 21st. So these are like just out of the play-in,
Yeah.
in good position for a lottery spot.
They can do something.
They could do some damage, you know, cause some spoiler, you know, potential and stuff like that. I am headlining this segment, and here are my next 5 teams. So in 25th, I have the Milwaukee Bucks. In 24th is the Charlotte Hornets. 23rd is the Brooklyn Nets. 22nd is the Dallas Mavericks. And somehow, some way, in 21st place are the Utah Jazz.
They're looking not bad.
The Nets and the Jazz are playing competent basketball right now, and I am loving every second of it. How do we feel about my next 5 teams?
Okay, yeah. I have the same 5 as you in all different spots.
Okay, fair enough.
I think I
So-
do too. I think.
Yeah.
Fair.
But I like. I mean, Mavericks are looking not terrible.
They look
Cooper
better.
Flag has picked
Right.
it up. Point
But-
guard play is not bad.
But
Ryan
AD's
Hart.
AD's out again.
Is he actually?
Yeah, he had, I think he tweaked his ankle or something the other night.
Dude, it's just never ending.
It's just never ending for him. But, you know, I had the Bucks a lot higher. I had the Bucks in 20th, and I decided to move them down.
Yeah, I'm a little iffy on your Bucks. Giannis is back.
Yeah.
Ryan Rollins and KPJ are hooping.
They are.
I would put him a little higher.
I think I have them higher.
The Hornets, maybe in the Nets too. I would jump both of them.
I don't know because it's like I do think the Jazz and Mavs are both better than the Bucks. And right now, again, you incorporate a little bit of recency bias. I like the way that, you know, MPJ and Yegor Demin are playing for the Nets, and
Right.
I like Con Knippel's production more than Ryan Rollins. That's just
Yeah, of course.
kind of where I'm at. Rollins has cooled off a tiny bit. He's still good,
Yeah.
but
Khan is a
yeah,
beast. though.
I tried to move the Nets up a little further. I tried. I had them in 25th. I moved them up to 23rd. That was, you know, that was the most I could do for the greatest team of all time.
Yeah.
And yeah, shout out the Jazz. Going into the season, we
doing
had
good.
them 30th, and they're in my 21st spot. That's
Where did
nuts.
did you have them? Did I have them in the 30th spot too?
Well, I'm talking about the preseason.
Right. Did we all have them like 30?
We did, yeah.
Okay.
They were all in the same spot.
Yeah.
So, Antoine, ready to get into your next 5?
Yeah, let's rock.
Go ahead and read your next 5 teams.
So yeah, we're gonna put the Nets in 25th. Again, they're gonna be climbing up this list eventually. Hornets at 24th. The Concacaf production.
Let's read the 5 first, and then we'll talk about it. Yeah.
25 Nets, 24 Hornets, 23 Mavericks, 22 Jazz, 21 are the Bucks.
Yeah. Same 5.
Yeah.
No, you're way higher on the Bucks. I'm guessing because Giannis coming.
Yeah,
back.
Giannis is back. Rollins and KPJ.
Yeah.
I think the Jazz are great. But I kind of see a drop.
You just
off
traded
a
for
little
Keontae
bit.
George, so
I did, but
A lot of
the,
stock
the
in
rest
Jazz.
of the rest of the team, bro, is kind of not Keontae George.
yeah.
I still think that's such a bad trade.
No, it's not.
Keontae George for Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
And a second rounder.
That's still terrible.
Nope.
That's
Win-win
hard.
trade.
Shout out you, Dill.
Win-win trade.
That's nuts.
Mavs 23rd. They're getting up this list. They should be a lot higher. Hopefully by the end of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. I think the Bucks are really polarizing right now. I'm not really a huge fan of what they're doing.
Yeah.
Giannis just needs to go, man. This team needs a reset so bad, and I just think it's a pointless existence at this point. in my opinion. But, it is what it is.
Yes.
Giovanni, are you ready for your 5?
Let's go.
Go ahead and read your 5, and then if you want to explain why you put the placements, just do it after.
Got it. So I have the Bucks at 25, the Nets at 24, the Hornets at 23, Mavericks 22, Jazz 21. I think, honestly, look, objectively speaking, my list right here, 25 to 21, is probably the best list.
Out
I'm
of
going to be
the
honest.
three of us?
Objectively speaking, because Tyler, you are a Nets fan, so that obviously bumps him just a little bit.
One spot.
One spot, but it makes a difference.
Okay.
I have him down one spot. I think the Hornets are better.
Yeah.
I do. The Mavericks, I think, Tyler, you're spot on with the Mavericks and the Jazz, so I have them in the same spot. And the Bucks, obviously, at 25th. I think my list is the perfect list to
We're
really.
there.
You
know.
guys need to respect the Bucks a little
Honestly,
more right
put in the
now.
comments.
Until they fall down that list.
I'm a Nets fan. What reason do I have to respect the Bucks?
Fair.
I hate that franchise.
Fair.
But,
Yeah, I got nothing else to say. I think this is a solid, perfect list by me right here, 25 to 21.
are you sure about that, Gio?
I am.
You're known for your cold takes.
Yeah, but I think this is a good one, though.
I mean, do you think
It's a warm take.
do you think the Bucks are still bad without Giannis, like one of the worst teams?
They're not good.
Yeah, they're not. I mean, where are
not
they in
good.
the East right now? I think they're like
They're
12.
low.
Are they
Let me see.
out of the play-in?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. Are they 12th?
Let me just hold on. Let me
Yeah.
bring it up.
I'll just pull up.
The Bucks are 11th or 12th.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. NBA standings found it.
Oh, I'm so slow.
Yeah, you are kind of slow.
Where are they?
The Bucks are in 11th.
11. So
Yeah.
they're out of there.
They're a game
Oh,
behind Atlanta in 10th.
Yeah.
And they're
okay.
2 games ahead of the Nets in 12th.
Oh, so
Yeah.
they're in there.
Yeah. No,
Play-in.
they're out
No,
of the
they're
play-in.
at one
They're out of the
spot
play-in.
Seven
Oh,
through,
the 10.
7 through 10 are playing.
got it.
But again, even if, I feel like the 25th spot is a good balance because, one, they're bad enough with him, and if they trade him, they're going to be just as bad without him, if not worse. But they'll get some star talent
Yeah.
injected in and stuff like that. So that's understandable. Alrighty, how we doing on time as we move into the next batch of
14 minutes, 15 minutes in.
All right, perfect.
Yeah, not bad.
Here's where things start to get a little bit more, I guess, like differentiated because we're moving into the top 20. We're going from 20th to 16. These are teams that are going to be in the play-in, teams that are kind of fighting for that top 6 seed. Giovanni, you are headlining this segment. Go ahead and read your next 5 teams.
So next up, I got the Chicago Bulls at 20, Grizzlies at 19, Trailblazers at 18, Cavaliers at 17, and Warriors at 16.
Go ahead and
Okay.
explain your reasoning
Okay,
as to
so-
why, yeah.
No problems here?
Well, explain your reasonings first.
So my reasonings, okay, so I'm not a big, I mean, I could understand why you would put the Warriors into the next round. I'm guessing one of you guys did that. Maybe not.
I mean, it's not that much.
Maybe not.
Not
But
that
Yeah.
much.
No? Okay.
No.
Okay. But I naturally want to bring the Warriors down just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Yeah, it's
also
it's
because
in your blood.
yeah, it's right there, And the Cavaliers they're just frauds.
Okay.
So they're
They're
not
not-
great. They're just mid.
They're not even playing like frauds right now. They're just straight up trash.
Yeah, they're trash.
Yeah.
They're mid though. They're gonna finish the season close to 500. I'm guessing
I think a little bit over.
Probably over,
Yeah,
probably
because
over.
they're in the East.
Yeah.
a little bit over 500. I'll say. Let's say like 4 or 5 games over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really have anything right now.
Nothing.
I love that you finally put the Trailblazers in the top 20.
Yeah, they deserve it,
Yeah, they totally deserve it.
but they're not great. But they're
No,
good.
they're not. You have them higher than I do, I think.
Okay.
I think I have them in one of these last 2 spots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where I am too.
I wanted to put the Warriors higher, but Steph
No,
Curry
yeah.
needs help, man. Do you see the game the other night against Toronto?
Yeah, no.
He had like 40 points and
Lost.
yeah, the Raptors just Scotty Barnes, by the way, 20 points,
Yeah.
23 points, 25 rebounds, 10 assists.
Yeah.
How the hell is that even possible?
Massive.
25 rebounds, bro.
Yeah.
That's nuts, bro.
massive.
It's insane. It's not the most in the game, but there was a game a couple of years ago against the Pacers. Zubats had 29 rebounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was when I realized that Miles Turner is not the greatest center in the world.
Yeah.
Because you let that happen.
He gets bodied.
But yeah, I don't have really a problem with any of this.
Good.
So that's fine.
All right.
Ready to get into my next 5?
Let's see it.
Here are my next 5 teams.
You have the Hawks down there.
So in 20th, I have the Memphis Grizzlies. 19th is the Portland Trailblazers. 18th is the Chicago Bulls. 17th, the Golden State Warriors. And 16th is the Atlanta Hawks.
Excuse me. Where are the Cavaliers?
I think they're 1 spot higher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would put the Hawks above the Cavs.
The Hawks just lost 6 games in
I
a row.
understand.
Wow.
I understand. But Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I have the same 5 as you, and I do.
I almost had. I wanted to put the Blazers in 18th, but Vucevic hit the game winner against them, so
Bro.
Okay,
Just
fair,
kidding.
whatever.
I can't. The Bulls are better in clutch games than the Trailblazers. I think outside of Denny, Denny's low key a free throw merchant. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
But his efficiency is
bit.
not great. The Warriors, like I said, I wanted to make a case to put them in the next tier, but they're just not good enough offensively.
Yeah.
I have no hope in the Grizzlies. I'm selling all my stock. They can have it. And the
Yeah.
Hawks, I'm disappointed, man.
I probably should have swapped the Bulls and the Grizzlies. if I'm
You
being
should have,
honest.
but at the same time, you don't have to.
Yeah.
But for me with the Hawks, going into, I knew this episode was going to happen in the summer. So after the preseason, when I picked them to finish third in the East, I was expecting, the Hawks would probably be good. They'd be like, in our top 10. And then Trae Young comes back. Things should be good. But I had to hold them accountable. This is their chance now to wake the hell up, make a run, and go to the finals and make me look like a genius for the second year in a row.
Dude, if you do that again.
Pretty simple process.
Yeah.
Ready to get into your 5, Antoine?
Yeah, go ahead.
Read your next 5 teams.
Yeah, so at 20 is the Trailblazers, 19 are the Bulls, Hawks at 18, Grizzlies at 17, Warriors, same thing with Gio at 16.
This also might
Grizzlies
be.
are a little high, I feel like.
Yeah.
I'm not completely sold on selling stock on them yet.
You think
think-
Josh staying?
What's that?
You think Josh stays?
I think so. And I like the rookie. Coward's doing good.
Yeah. He's
I like Coward.
Santi Aldama's been looking a lot better.
Yeah.
Some guys are coming along, but they could drop below the Hawks easily. The Bulls, they could have been higher if they didn't go on a big losing streak, obviously.
Yeah. Also, no Cavaliers in this.
Yeah, no
tier.
cap.
Yeah, man, what the heck?
They're,
Look,
they're
look-
one spot above the Warriors.
As bad as they've been, I don't think they're in the bottom half of the league.
No, they're not.
I
They're
did.
like bottom 15, which is where they are.
Yeah, I think they're like on the bottom. They're right at the end of the top half of the league.
Yeah.
I think right now they are the most mid team in the league.
Yeah.
It's just kind of how it is. Unfortunately, everyone just looks like they're plateauing. They look like they're out of answers.
They
But
do.
you know what? It's fine.
Yeah.
Are we ready to get into the top half?
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's go.
All right, we are getting into the top. Oh, you were saying? Sorry.
No, I was gonna say that's one thing I got right. The Cavaliers being made. I've
Uh,
been saying this since last year.
Yeah, just
and it's finally true.
just imagine in April. Now that Gio said that, the Cavs finished with like the 2nd seed.
Bruh. Is this gonna age well? I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see. But we're getting into the top 15. We're doing the top half of teams. These are consistently good playoff teams that are probably going to be on the road in the first round. We're going 15 to 11. Antoine, you are headlining this segment. Go ahead and read your first or your next 5 teams.
Yeah, so the Cavs are right above at 15. 14 are the Heat, 13 are the Sixers, 12 are the Suns, and 11 are the Raptors.
Yeah, I'm much higher on the Sixers than you guys are. I'm guessing.
Probably. I mean, what was your reasoning behind some of these picks?
Well, Cavs are definitely worse than the Heat and the Sixers right now.
Yes.
I still think the Raptors are really good, but they're going to fall right behind Boston and Orlando.
Yeah, I feel like
Just
that
because
4 or
they're
5 area.
Yeah, they're a little injured right now. Quickly's
Yeah.
not playing great. RJ's hurt.
Yeah.
Pirtle's.
I think RJ came back, no?
He did, yeah.
I think Pirtle's still not looking that good.
Yeah.
You have Scotty and Bi. The Suns look really good. We've been saying that for a while. They're
Surprising.
keeping it up.
Not great, but surprised us.
The
Yeah.
Suns, I would say the Suns have been really good.
Yeah, the Suns have been really good.
Yeah.
That's why I put them in 12.
They've been so good, they've been surprising.
Yes.
Like, they look competent because they have a point guard.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
The Sixers and the Heat and the Sixers are kind of in that same scope of the bottom 6 of the East. The injuries to Embiid obviously is a big thing. VJ's kind of dropped off a little bit, but should come back up. Maxi's looking great. Heat are kind of this team that's kind of like in a limbo sometimes. So
I think they actually have the lowest floor and the highest ceiling.
Who?
The Miami Heat.
yeah, they can
Lowest
go far.
floor,
in the
yeah.
playoffs.
I feel like they could easily make the finals. I feel like they could easily miss the playoffs.
I don't know about the finals.
Trust
Not
me,
going to beat the Knicks.
They made the finals as an 8 seed and took out the
Yeah,
Knicks.
but that's
in the
with Jimmy
process.
B and those dudes.
Yeah,
you know
but
what I'm saying?
still, like, do you really Antoine? Do you really want to face Norman Powell in the playoffs?
Nah.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
They got some
But-
hoopers, man. Jaime
Plus
Hawkins
two,
playing
They
great.
do.
Plus, they might not even have to run through the Knicks to get to the finals. If the Knicks gets bounced early,
It's possible.
then
Yeah.
who's
Yeah, if the
stopping
Knicks
Heat?
get bounced, I would say either the Heat,
Yeah,
even the Raptors,
I think there's
or the Pistons. I forgot. About
I think like
Yeah.
the top 6 teams in the East could low key get in.
Damn.
That's
Depends,
what's so
yeah.
tough about the conference. But ever since 2023, I've learned to never doubt Eric Spoelstra.
No.
If he has a playoff team,
Never.
they are more than capable.
So is that your dark horse to?
They're always a dark horse.
Yeah, they always are.
They always are. That's why I picked them. I picked them to finish top 5 in the East, and you guys thought I was crazy.
Crazy.
So, it is what it is.
All right, let's get into mine. Yeah.
Yep. Read your next 5 teams, Gio.
Oh, look at us! Oh my!
Oh
Whoa.
my goodness.
Whoa, we're right here, eh? Okay, I thought I was higher on the Sixers. I guess not.
Nope.
I wish I was though. I want to put them higher.
You would have put them in
It's
the
fine.
top 10?
He's everything. the
Maybe
same.
at 11,
Yeah.
but it's fine. All right, so I got Heat, or not the Heat, the Hawks at 15. The Heat at 14, Sixers at 13, Suns at 12, Raptors at 11. Pretty much the exact same as Anthony, except for the Hawks.
Yeah.
And the Cavs. He had the Cavs. I have the Hawks.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, not much to say here. We have the same
Yeah.
list pretty much here.
Yeah.
We can talk about the. Who did you not talk about in depth?
The Raptors.
No, I think we talked about the Raptors.
I
We
mean,
have-
yeah.
How about the Sixers? Let's talk about the Sixers a little bit. I think
Yeah.
Maxey's doing outstanding. You said Edgecombe was slumped
A
down.
little
I mean,
bit drop off.
A little bit,
Little
and that's
bit.
because what's his name came back, Jeremy
McCain.
McCain.
Jeremy
So you have
McCain.
to, have room for him. But I still think VJ Edgecombe is a huge reason why this
I love him, yeah.
team
He's
is
great.
really doing great. Not just because of his scoring and all that stuff, but everything else that
Yeah.
the mental aspect of the game and all that stuff. I think he's great for the locker room and all that. Embiid, he's hurt again, like you said.
Yeah.
It's not serious, right?
No. He
Lucky.
came, he
He'll be
came
back.
back in the game.
Right.
Yeah.
But when he went down, he looked like a big baby.
Oh, it looked like, yeah.
He
Well,
looked
it
like
was
a big baby. He
painful,
was
yeah.
crying and all that. He must have like banged knees or something.
He collided
Yeah.
knees.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he'll be
He'll be
fine.
fine.
So I think the Sixers, they're still going to the finals. No, they're not.
Okay.
Wait, do I have the Knicks going to the
You have
finals?
the Knicks going to the
Okay,
finals.
well the Sixers are still going to the
Finals.
conference finals
Yeah.
and all that stuff. So
I mean, interesting.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you put the Hawks over the Cavs, even though I know you hate the Cavs that much. I just think the
You don't
Hawks
have
look
to.
the Hawks look worse.
but I mean,
They look really bad.
I think Trae Young's going to figure it out. Like I said before earlier in the
That's
episode,
true,
he's going
yeah.
to drop 50, 40, and 40, and 40 in the
40,
month.
40 and 40. Could drop 5, 4, and 4.
Yeah.
0 of 8 from 3, head ass.
Okay.
But it's fine. I don't have a problem with it. I think the ratings are fine. Ready to get into my 5.
Yeah.
Here are my next 5 teams. So in 15th, I have the Miami Heat. 14th is the Philadelphia 76ers. 13th is the Cleveland Cavaliers.
No way.
12th is the Toronto Raptors. And 11th is the Suns. Fun fact, last night when I was making this, I had the Raptors as high as 8,
Wow.
and I moved them down.
Dropped them down pretty
I
significantly.
had to because based on I don't trust quickly. I don't trust Jakob Pertl right now.
Yeah.
There's teams above them that have set rosters that I trust a little bit more, at least
Yeah.
to get by in the regular season.
Yeah.
Once the playoffs roll around.
What happened to
then
Jakob Pertl?
He's got back problems.
Is that what it is? Because he used to be a very solid center.
Yeah. I've also noticed the Raptors are not the greatest in clutch scenarios either.
Yeah.
I think right now I would confidently say the Raptors are like the 5th or 6th best team in the East right now.
Okay.
I definitely think the Knicks and Pistons are better. I take Orlando over them, and I take Boston over them right now.
Yeah.
So that's the only reason why they're not as high. And I did a little bit more of like I said, I didn't do just recency biased. There's a little bit of not necessarily projection, but status, where I just trust the Cavs to figure it out more than the Sixers, especially because the Sixers have no size.
Yeah, I get it.
That's
But they
kind
got
of
some
my
guys
only
coming
thing.
back. Oubre coming back.
Yeah.
6'7", So it's some size,
Some size, but I think Cleveland's going to figure it out. I think they've had their rock bottom moment this season. They'll claw themselves back to a top 4 seed, and they'll be okay.
I disagree, but we can
Yeah.
agree to disagree.
He's
on
going to
that.
be behind the Cavs, which is fine.
Yeah.
The Nets are about to lose Tyler, so I apologize.
We're playing the Warriors. It's
Yeah.
fine.
And it's 116 bonus 6. MPJ has 27.
Can we take that?
Yegor has 23 on
let's go.
7 3-pointers.
Yes.
Cam Thomas only has 13 points.
You said
fine.
Wait, do you have MPJ on your fantasy or not?
I do.
He
yeah.
does, yeah.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah.
He's untouchable, so no one's trading
So,
for him.
yeah, Steph has 26. Jimmy has 21.
Yeah, we
That's
take
kind
it.
of it.
We just won 3 straight. We weren't going to win a 4th.
Yeah.
So let's be honest. But in retrospect, if I were to move the Raptors higher, I would. But there's just a lot of risk played into it.
Yeah.
And I love the way Phoenix is playing.
Yeah,
Phoenix
it's
is
fair.
really
very
do.
good.
I'm completely fine with the swap that you got going on over there.
So
Fine with that.
that's kind of the situation that I'm
Yeah.
currently in.
Yeah.
So how do we feel? Feel good?
Yeah.
One thing I want to say, I just think, obviously, like I said before, Cavaliers are a little too high for you.
Mm-hmm.
The Sixers and the Heat, I think, are both better teams in the same conference. I would have put them higher, and I did.
It's
Yeah.
tough. I think there's
I get that.
moments where one sticks out. There's moments when one's is worse. The problem with all three is that all three have major flaws. All three have great potential,
Right.
and that's the problem. But no matter how fraudulent the Cavs get, they will never beat the fraudulent Kings of the Philadelphia 76ers. That's kind of how it goes. They haven't made it out of the second round in this era ever. And you know what? The Cavs have a championship in the 2010s and
That's
2020s.
with Bron, though.
Doesn't matter. I don't make the rules. I just follow them. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Are we ready for the top 10?
Yeah, let's go.
How we doing on time?
Got 28 minutes.
28 minutes.
Perfect. We're making good time.
Yeah.
These are teams ranked 10 through 6. Now we're starting to get into some finals potential. Deep playoff runs, second, third round. I am headlining this segment. Are we ready?
Let's go.
Here are my next 5 teams. So in 10th, I have the Orlando Magic.
Okay.
9th is the Minnesota Timberwolves. 8th is the Los Angeles Lakers. 7th is the Boston Celtics. And 6th is the Houston Rockets.
Okay.
Yeah, I have the same 5 as him. 6 and 10, we are spot on the same.
Okay.
Yeah.
Celtics and Lakers, we are.
Won't reveal everything. Yeah. Don't.
Yeah.
Why is he likes leaking stuff. It's crazy.
But yeah, that's
Good
this,
list?
This is fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would just be a little bit higher on the Timberwolves. I think
Nah.
their recent. I mean, they lost to the Nets. That was a bad loss.
Not
But
even-
besides that,
Not even that.
What?
I just hate the way they play in clutch games.
I like the way they play in clutch
And
games.
If I see like when Anthony Edwards took that 3 over Jamal Murray,
Right.
I want to see more of that.
Yeah.
But there was only 1 second on the clock. He had no time to think. Every time he has time on the clock, he dishes it out to Naz Reid,
Yeah.
or he passes to Julius Randle.
So he needs to shoot the ball more. He has the bronze
Take
syndrome.
the initiative.
Yeah.
Take the initiative.
Yeah. So
Obviously-
he's gonna figure that out.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, the Magic are kind of this. I think they're the most 10th place team
Yeah.
the world's ever. They're so midly good that there's nowhere else to put them.
Yeah.
The Wolves are too inconsistent for my liking. I trust the Lakers more
I
right
don't.
now with Luka Doncic on the roster. I absolutely do. I think
way.
they do. Remember, because the Lakers have a point guard, the Wolves don't.
Doesn't matter because the Lakers have major issues on defense.
They locked in the other night.
Yeah, that's because JJ got them.
Exactly, and that continues, then we're fine.
It's not, but
The Rockets are just finding their stride without their point guard. I just think the top 5 teams are better. And dude, who would have thought the Boston Celtics would be this high at this point in the season?
playing great.
Listen,
Incredible.
they completely forgot about tanking,
Yeah.
Yo,
and they love what they're doing. So
Talk about a team that can get revenge on the Knicks in the playoffs.
the Celtics can do it. Ooh.
well, Tatum
that might
also
be scary.
Tatum also is not ruling out coming back for the playoffs.
I hope he doesn't.
Yeah.
I hope he doesn't.
Yeah,
but
you know what? I think if any team knocks out the Knicks, it's gonna be the Celtics. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
that would be
Those
nice.
shooters can go get hot. Right? Derek White,
Imagine-
Peyton Pritchard, they can get hot.
yeah,
Jalen
imagine-
Brown can go off.
Imagine if we match up in the conference finals and Tatum comes back game
Dog.
1.
Dog.
Yeah.
We've been seeing him all year, and he's ready.
Drops 50
40,
first
yeah.
game
That's,
back.
just imagine,
Yeah.
that's insane.
It would be sick, but low key, I mean, look, the Heat are a dark horse, but I do think the Celtics right now are the most underrated team in the NBA, and I don't think it's
Yeah.
remotely close.
I agree with that.
Because
Sure.
everyone sees how good they are, but no one's expecting them to do anything because it's just Jalen Brown and prayers. But Peyton Pritchard's good. Derek
Yeah.
White's good.
Right.
Nemanja Keita can hold his own in the playoffs. I'm sure of it.
100%.
So
Yeah.
that's my list.
Yeah.
Ready for your 5, Antoine?
You're good.
Read your next 5 teams.
Yeah, so at 10 we'll have the Magic, 9 are the Celtics, 8 are the Timberwolves, 7 are the Lakers, and the Rockets are 6th.
So he's even higher on the Lakers than I am.
It's one spot.
I'm not a fan of the Lakers being at 7 or 8.
Well, listen, when you have Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves,
Yeah,
DeAndre
but-
Ayton,
Bron's taking the ball out of Luca's hands, bro.
no, not anymore. Stop it.
He's not.
The Timberwolves, they're worse than the Lakers right now. I'm sorry.
Oh, they are, yeah.
The Celtics, I'm gonna run off the way for now, but they're top 10. So,
Yeah, the Celtics are top 10.
that's what I got.
yeah, I don't have a
it's-
problem with
yeah,
it. I
the
agree.
Rockets still are 6 for me.
I,
I
just,
like the Timberwolves being a little higher. That's good.
I think you're too clouded of LeBron.
It's not
Yeah.
just Bron either. It's
No.
8 and 2. There's some chemistry issues going on in the Lakers locker room, and it does stem from LeBron James. I just
But-
want to make that clear.
But this
No,
is,
I understand that.
This year, this is Luka's team now. It's not LeBron's team anymore.
Of course, But Bron doesn't acknowledge that. He doesn't
Reeves,
understand.
Reeves also hasn't been playing. In hindsight, we probably should have lowered the Lakers because Reeves is going to be out for a few weeks.
Oh, that's what it is.
We'll
Yeah.
I get it.
So if anything, if I were to take the injury into account, I
When did he
probably
get
would have swapped him. He got injured a few weeks ago. He's still injured.
Oh, shoot.
I think it's like it's either a hamstring or a calf. It's something along those lines.
Okay.
But it's okay. It is what it is. I don't
He needs to
really-
get in shape.
He does.
He's
Yeah.
putting on his best Luka impression. I'm not a fan of it.
He really is.
Get in shape, Reeves.
He's
Let's
got to
go.
get in shape so the Nets
Okay.
can offer you that max contract, buddy. Come on.
Yeah,
Wake the hell up.
Luca looks slimmer now.
Luka looks slimmer.
He looks
Yeah, Luka
good.
looks good.
But
He
Reeves
looks
is trying to look
good. Reeves is
like
looking a little
Luka.
bit, yeah.
He's trying to look like Luka a couple
Yeah.
years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, come on, Reeves. Come on.
It's just kind of how it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ready for your 5, Giovanni?
Let's go.
Read your next 5 teams.
Yeah, so I got the Magics at 10. We all got the Magics at 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the one team.
Got the Lakers right after them at 9. Celtics at 8.
Yeah.
Rockets at 7. And Timberwolves at 6.
Listen, he's
Now, I'm pretty high in the Timberwolves.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
really
you're
are.
a
Pretty high in
believer.
the I'm a believer in the Timberwolves because, look,
believer.
they could beat any team in the league whenever they want. I mean, it's obvious they beat the Thunder, right?
They did,
and,
yeah.
and it took a
Yeah.
big time shot from Anthony Edwards, right? So, to your point, Tyler, or to go against your point, Edwards can get clutch. He can hit those clutch shots. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? He can take those and hit those. So I think they got their clutch player. They got their great player. They could be anyone in the league on any given night. And I think that really matters to me a lot. So that's why I put them pretty high. Rockets.
I don't have any issues.
Rockets at 7. I think Reed Shepard's stepping it up. I mean,
Yeah.
you guys just said he dropped 30 the other night. Right?
Fantasy points.
Fantasy.
Fan-
points.
I think it was like
okay.
Still
28,
20
yeah.
points.
Still, he's popping off. I hope that continues. Other than that, they're great. Celtics, of course, we already talked about them a lot. The Lakers,
Haven't really talked about the Magic much.
yeah, we have. I mean, there's not much to say about the
They're
Magic.
just kind of a
Yeah, I think-
middle barrel.
Anthony Black is doing great.
Playing
Anthony Black's doing
incredible.
great.
Yeah,
We're
we
waiting
didn't
for-
talk about him.
Waiting for Franz to come back.
Yeah.
But Anthony Black is finally starting to take the leap that we've been kind of envisioning on.
Yeah.
Because he did nothing for them last year. He basically was just off the bench,
Yeah.
potentially getting traded in the offseason for anybody.
Yeah.
I thought he could have been involved in the Desmond Bain trade, but looks like he's going to be
Yeah.
that good backup point guard behind
yeah.
Jalen Suggs.
I didn't
Suggs
expect
comes
it.
back.
honestly.
Yeah, he's gonna take back seat.
Exactly, yeah. But Franz Wagner, I need you to come back. My fantasy team needs you desperately. But look, Antoine, on the bright side, like I love when Gio props up Rudy Gobert. It's like it's great.
No. keep this in mind. They're not 6 because of Rudy. Okay.
Yeah.
No, but I'm saying that there's Rudy is on a team that is 6th.
All right, I'm gonna drop them down to 10.
No, I'm sorry, you have to stand on business. Unfortunately, no takesies, backsies in these parts.
Nah.
But Rudy's doing a great job anchoring that defense. So shout out to him.
Yeah.
Are we ready for the top 5 teams?
Yeah.
Let's go.
I'm pretty sure we have the same exact 5 teams.
We
We're
do.
not going to mention them because we want it to be a surprise. They're probably just in a different order. Giovanni,
Yes.
you are headlining this section.
Let me see it.
Antoine, may I kindly ask you to move your mic further
Hold
away?
on.
Can you
but
stop scratching, bro?
Why?
You got eczema?
May I ask you to
You got eczema?
move your mic a little further away than normal?
Is it because the Knicks are first?
Can you stop doing ASMR?
I'm not going to
when you're-
confirm nor
Oh,
deny.
if the Knicks are first, Gio.
May I please just ask you to move your
Yeah,
mic
go
a little
ahead, go
further
ahead.
back?
Oh.
Go ahead, you're fine.
Here are Gio's.
Oh my God! Please get out of here. Seriously, get out of here.
Is that an issue?
This is what the hell is this?
Okay.
What the hell?
Hear me
were,
out.
Were you on drugs when
I
you
was.
did the top
I'm not
five?
gonna lie. I'm sorry, guys. I was.
Were you
Alright,
on
so-
drugs?
Don't take drugs.
Read your 5.
What the hell?
And then explain each
hell
placement
is
because the
this?
top 5 is very important
It
here.
is. It is.
Okay, so go start from the 5.
So I have the Pistons at 5, Nuggets at 4, Knicks at 3, Thunder at 2,
Okay, hold on.
Spurs at 1.
Your 5 and 4 are great. Your top 3 is horrendous.
Tell me.
Horrendous.
Talk to me.
The Knicks or Thunder should be 1.
No.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yes.
The
Spurs.
Spurs overtook them.
No. Spurs are still 3.
Keep in mind. Keep
Spurs
in
are
mind.
still 3.
Look, I understand they lost the NBA Cup. Ooh, big deal.
No.
NBA Cup. blah, blah, blah.
Spurs are still 3.
No, bro.
They're very close, but they are still 3.
The Spurs beat the
Spurs
best.
are not
the
one.
best team in the league 2 times.
Okay, that's great.
The next dynasty.
I factor those types of wins
No.
huge. So those wins to me count as 5 wins. Bro.
Okay, I get that.
I don't
So-
care if you beat the freaking I don't know the Jazz or like the bottom league teams.
I understand.
If you beat the Thunder 2 times and they have no answers for Wemby and no answers for your guards either, and they're supposed to be the best
the
defense.
Thunder were injured too themselves. They had no Chet, right? Or
Yeah,
Hartenstein.
but-
No, Chet was playing.
Chet was playing. Wemby hates that guy, remember?
Yeah. Wemby cooks them every time.
Yeah. But remember,
I get
And
it.
I'm not a Wemby fan. I'm on Chet's team. Let's be clear.
remember the thing though is that the Spurs were 9-3 without Wemby. So even without Wemby, they were still doing good.
That's what I'm saying.
Regardless.
Without Wemby,
Yeah, I mean, I understand Gio, but no.
look, the Spurs are the top dogs in the league. Okay, I understand the Thunder are great. They're historically great. Defense amazing. Offense, they can do everything. They got bench guys, everything. But the Spurs beat them twice. So that doesn't mean nothing to me when they play against the Spurs.
Gio,
If they meet in the playoffs,
they beat them 3 times.
oh, was it actually 3?
If you
My
count-
bad.
If the
it
NBA
was 3.
Cup.
The NBA Cup.
And then
My
they-
bad. 3
3.
times.
Yeah.
Like, what else do I need to say here? They should clearly and obviously be number one. If you guys don't have it number one, then there's issues. Okay, and then the Thunder are definitely better than the Knicks. I'm sorry.
Oh, they are for sure.
sorry.
I don't think it's close.
Yeah, it's not close. It's those two, and then it's the rest of the league. The Knicks are, they're right there, but like they're not. You know what I'm saying? So
I understand your willingness to put the Spurs on top.
yeah,
But like they still have flaws. They still aren't jumping out of the screen like the Thunder have.
yeah,
So I still wouldn't, just off of that head to head specifically.
Yeah.
Just because I don't know. I feel like this is an age old case of the 73-9 Warriors losing to the San Antonio Spurs multiple times
I don't think so.
in the 73-9 season.
It's different.
And
This one feels different.
I don't think it does though.
It's different because Wemby's on the team, and it's different because the Spurs have a great young core.
But
The Warriors lost to some bogus teams. The Thunder lost to a legit team in the Spurs 3 times.
But the counterpoint to that is that I don't think this would translate in the playoffs.
I do.
I don't. This Thunder team is made for it. They have the depth. They have the defense.
So
they
do the
have
Spurs.
I just in the playoffs, I just think a lot of the guys that are a little too young right now. That's the only concern I would have.
It's going 7 regardless.
I'm also very low on Fox in the playoffs. That's
okay.
that's one of my biggest issues. But the Spurs are definitely worthy of being considered to be a top 3 team. I just don't think they're there yet.
You have them 4-5?
I think I do.
Insane.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Again, that's I'm not all about the recency
I'm
bias.
about recency
You're
bias.
all like, what have you done for me lately? That's exactly what you've done for me lately.
Okay.
And
Let's see
again,
it.
shout out the Pistons, by the way.
Yeah.
Insane, the fact that they're even in this position.
Right.
Do you want to get into my 5?
Let's see.
This is an interesting one. You're going to love this, Gio. Here are my 5 teams. So in 5th place, I have the Detroit Pistons. 4th is the San Antonio Spurs. 3rd is the New York Knicks. 2nd is the Denver Nuggets.
Yeah.
And 1st, still at the mountaintop in my opinion, is the OKC Thunder.
Okay,
Listen.
first of all,
I
Anthony, go.
will say the top 4 are very interchangeable. I think Pistons are smack 5 right now.
Yeah, they've capped themselves a little bit offensively,
yeah.
which is why they need the second scorer to raise them up higher.
The 4 are very interchangeable. And I think yours is fine. It's whatever. His is a little more better. I just don't see the Spurs being 1 right now. The
Spurs are not
Nuggets
4,
the
though.
Nuggets are incredible, and they are injured as well. Don't forget. Aaron Gordon and Christian Brown
It's true. When they come back, it's scarier.
and Cam Johnson are out. And Jokic just got hurt tonight again too.
Did he actually?
Yeah,
What'd
Jokic
he
got
do?
hurt.
During the
Something with his
game,
knee.
or is he just like
His knee?
Yeah.
That's not good.
But
not good?
I don't know. We'll
Hopefully
see.
he's okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, look, the Pistons are kind of hard stuck at 5. There's
Yeah.
really not much they can do. Again, I think right now, and again, I put the Knicks over the Spurs because they beat them.
Yeah.
I
Gotta do
kinda
what you
had
gotta
to.
do. I get that.
I comfortably think when healthy, the Nuggets are the second best team in the NBA. I mean, they've been taking it. They've been taking
I
it to
get
teams'
that.
throats with 3 starters missing.
They have.
Just wait till Aaron Gordon comes back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
but a
everybody-
lot of that is
yeah.
because
Yeah.
Jokic
And
is
Jamal-
just going insane.
Jamal Murray's been incredible.
He's been great too.
Over the
but it's
past
really been
month.
all Jokic.
It's been all Jokic. He's been playing out of his damn mind.
Ridiculous.
The
stats.
Tim
fact,
Hardaway Jr. is 6th man on this
He's,
team.
yeah, he's been coming up
the
clutch.
fact that they
Phenomenal.
don't play the Thunder until February is a travesty.
Yeah.
Like I want to see the matchup so bad.
Yeah.
But I do think in a playoff series, I would take the Nuggets over the Knicks. I would take the Nuggets over the Spurs, and I would take the Nuggets over the Pistons.
But not the Thunder.
The Thunder are the only team where I'm just
Yeah.
on the fence because
Got it.
they're so damn good.
I understand that. I mean, I would put the, since I'm a New York guy. I'm not from New York, but I'm a New York guy. I think I'll just put the Knicks over the Nuggets. But I understand completely why you put the Nuggets over the Knicks. It makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, right now I think there's a gap between the Thunder and the Nuggets. I think there's a gap between the Nuggets and the rest of the league.
Okay.
So I think 1 and 2 are pretty stern on that mountaintop, and I think the Knicks are the best team in the Eastern Conference right now, even though the record might not show it. But the Knicks have absolutely no excuse to not make the finals
Yeah.
if all the rosters remain the same.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
So, you ready to
Fair.
get into your 5, Antoine?
Your Gio are the Knicks first, bro?
Yeah, I think so.
Well,
You're gonna put him at second. You got the Thunder at first.
Antoine is a fake Knicks fan. Read
I knew
your
it.
5.
I knew it.
Yeah, so Pistons are 5. Nuggets are 4th. Spurs are 3rd. Knicks are 2nd. And the Thunder are still 1st.
I think you guys are way too low on Denver. They're at least
I
third.
know I am low on Denver,
Well, no,
but that's
I-
only because I had a hot take
Hold
for
on.
Spurs at 1. That's the only reason.
The top 4 is very interchangeable. Tomorrow, I might wake up and say, hey, the Nuggets
very
are
true.
2nd or 3rd. Right now, I'm riding San Antonio because the Thunder wins are just crazy, and it's 3 wins, and that's half of their loss total right now.
Yeah.
The Nuggets, I think once the full team is back healthy, they will probably move up to 3. The Spurs will go down. And the Knicks are going to be 2nd for now. I had an urge to put them at 1. I really did. And I probably should have. But the Thunder is still 1.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I totally get it. I think the Thunder are still the best team comfortably in the NBA. You could put the Knicks as high as 2 if you want. I just don't think they're better than the rest of those teams except Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, it kind of is what it is. I don't really have too much of an issue with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, and lastly, because we obviously did these separate and everything of that nature, what would it look like of us combined?
Yeah.
And here is how it looks. I know it's kind of a little janky to see, but you can see it on the screen right now. Do you want me to just read them from 30th to 1st?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, so 30th is the Pacers, 29th is the Wizards, 28th is the Pelicans, 27th Sacramento Kings, 26th is the LA Clippers, 25th is the Brooklyn Nets, 24th Bucks, 23rd Hornets, 22nd Mavs, 21st Jazz, 20th Blazers, 19th Bulls, 18th Grizzlies, 17th Warriors, 16th is the Hawks, 15th Cavs, 14th Heat, 13th Sixers, 12th Suns, 11th Raptors, 10th Magic, 9th Lakers, 8th Celtics, 7th are the Wolves, 6th are the Rockets, and 5th are the Pistons, 4th are the Nuggets, 3rd are the Spurs, sorry for the motorcycle, 2nd are the New York Knicks, and in first place is the OKC Thunder.
Yeah, I think this is a very
It's good.
feasible and plausible top 30.
Yeah.
I think it's a very good list.
Yeah.
I think this can rival any ESPN, Bleacher Report.
Oh,
easily.
100%.
Come on,
This
put us
beats-
up there.
This beats any
Floor
of
Spacer
their,
Pod,
of any of their
Power rankings for the win.
rankings.
The power rankings for the wins.
For the win.
I just looked at the clip of Jokic's injury. It looked very similar to when Paul George had that zesty hyperextension.
Yeah.
Oh, no. That's
I
not
hope
good.
not.
Yeah.
The Nuggets they might fall to the play-in.
No, like that's Jokic's impact. Like I actually might.
Yeah, that's
That's not
Literally.
good.
How long do you think he'll be out for? Did it just happen?
Yeah, it
yeah,
just
it was
happened
the game
tonight.
Well, we'll see. Got to see. For
It
the
looked
tests.
like a hyperextension. I'm just gonna assume right before halftime. So
He'll
He's
probably
got a lot of
be
time
out
to-
for like 2-3 weeks then.
it says he's questionable return with a left knee injury.
Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe not. Maybe a couple days.
I hope so. I hope he's all right. But
Yeah.
prayers up to Jokic.
Yeah.
And boys, that concludes our 2026 NBA power rankings. I almost said preseason by accident.
Yeah.
Let us know down in the comments, what is your top 5 teams looking like, and where does your favorite team lay? And boys, how do we think that went? Think it went
I
pretty
think we're
good.
really good.
Solid.
Yeah.
Not really much discrepancies because the league's pretty standard right now.
Yeah.
But do we have any sort of final questions, comments, concerns before we get into the outro?
No, let's rock.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the end of episode number 90 of the Floor Spacer podcast. Giovanni, G of the week.
Oh, shoot.
Word of the week.
G of the week. Oh yeah, I know my G of the week. My G of the week is gonna be Nathaniel. That's my little cousin from Maryland. Shout out to you,
Ooh.
bro.
Shout out.
Bro.
I'm pretty sure he subbed to the pod. He's only
Lit.
like 6 years old. So shout out to you, Nathaniel, if you're watching. My
Lit.
bro. We did burpees together, so that was cool.
He's gonna
He's
cook
an
you on the
absolute
court.
beast. Yeah, he actually
Took
is.
you on the court.
Like when he grows up, he's gonna be a beast. And then the word of the week. Anthony, you want to help me out or Tyler?
2026.
Yeah.
Perfect.
There you go.
Let's
Starting
do it.
off the new year. 2026 down in the comments to show that you are still with the flow of the show.
2026.
Exactly. Obviously, we'll keep tabs on what's going on. We obviously have the next few episodes planned and ready to go. And yeah, if you enjoyed today's video, be sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel, get us to 9K, or if not, get us to 10K if we already hit it. Follow us on Spotify. Hit the follow button, answer the polls, leave a 5-star review, everything of that nature. Follow us on our personal socials at Floor Spacer Pod on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. Join the Twitch. Join the Discord server. Get Giovanni to 1 million Instagram followers. And boys, as we kind of remain in limbo right now, this might be it in the studio. We don't know. It could be it. It could not. And if it is, just in case, do we have any final words for the studio?
A lot of memories in here.
Yeah, I don't think it's the end.
Oh, I have a card for your mom.
You want to get it from the car?
It's in the car.
All right, we'll get it after this. We'll call it down.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't think it's the end. I think we're going to be back here until I actually move out in my place. So I think we'll be fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll keep you all.
You're hearing it
updated
from
with
the
how that
source itself. Okay, you're not hearing it from this guy over here. I don't know what he said.
Yeah, shout out to you, Anthony, for letting us, come
Host.
to this. Yeah, hosting and all that. Shout out to you. Appreciate that.
goes. Exactly.
course.
So do we have any sort of final thoughts, questions, comments, concerns before we head on out of here for the week?
Nah, I'm stressing the Knicks game right now.
Are they losing?
114 apiece, 408 in the fourth.
Crazy. Well,
Yes.
we hope you all enjoyed.
That's it.
Thank you all for watching. We love you all endlessly. Giovanni Squitieri traded 6 first-round picks for Rudy Gobert. And we will see you all next week in episode 91. Peace out.
I hope you get fired from your job.